Levels podcast. I am Justin Horo, joined as always by the Triple OG Willie Mason and the man in the middle, DJ Tigertown. We're just kicking the feet up today, boys.
Yeah,
New little setup. So this is the setup every time we come into the studio as well, but we thought, all right, I'm going to be a bit cheeky today. I'm going to mix up the intro, so I dragged it out for you. That was a little treat for you. DJ Tigertown, I know you love that. And we're going to sit on the couch today, boys, and just fucking relax.
It's a public holiday today.
Is it a public holiday?
Well, it will be
tomorrow.
when it airs.
When people see this.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like these lounges don't get fooled by the optics and they look pretty boring. These are koala lounges. They're fucking insane.
Top shelf. Yeah, these are great.
Insane. I've never heard of them. I didn't know what they were.
They look like something out of Fantastic Furniture.
I thought it was Fantastic Furniture shit.
As the Hello Sports boys would say, not an ad, but an ad, potentially.
Yeah.
So,
Koala, come at me.
Is Steve Smith koala?
Steve Smith,
is that his game?
Yeah.
It was a terrible investment, Smith. Terrible.
Didn't he? Oh, I've heard about this story.
Oh, it's a fucking doozy.
It's as good as it gets, eh?
Yeah, it's great. Good on him.
Minimal investment. Just jumped in early and then fucking just got monster.
Maximum return.
Sit back.
Koala, you want to get involved with the fucking Levels Network? Let us know. We could just kick the feet up like this every episode.
This is comfy, man.
This is
dangerously comfy.
Have you boys got a koala mattress?
No, I'd like one.
But if it's anything like this, I'm going to fucking invest.
It's like sleeping on a cloud. The missus
you
has
got a koala?
Yeah,
I've got one.
Yeah.
They're very good.
Look at you, DJ Tigertown.
Yeah, we stayed in this
on the floor.
Have you guys heard of Unyoked, like the cabin in the wilderness, like middle of nowhere, no phone service, just sort of
sounds good.
Detox.
Where's it at?
Disconnect
Disconnect.
to reconnect sort of vibe.
Yeah, very much so. So they're just sort of based everywhere around the country, in all sorts of different spots. We went to one just outside of Queanbeyan and had to cross a river and stuff, throw the gumboots on and walk across with all our staff. And yeah, they got like koala mattresses and like, coffee that you...
Was that just this weekend?
Coffee you grind and that. No. We went back into last year, but I'm going to do one again soon. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How many days you reckon?
How many days? We did 3 days, 2 nights, but that was probably enough.
Yeah. That's
that
about right for a little getaway for me.
Yeah.
Especially when you get out somewhere and you get away. That's it. Yeah, put the phone, if no reception, put it away for a couple of days.
In society now, in this day and age, I reckon it's very important to do shit like that.
Yeah.
Because this fucking city can eat you up. All the shit that you've been doing, what we do, you know what I mean? It just gets to you. I think little adventures like that. It's
man, they're good.
Great. You have to hook me up. I want to go on one.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. Anyway.
Well, you don't want to go with him.
No?
Oh, we can go together.
It was us three.
OG was like...
I was going to suggest that, but I thought I'd get shut down.
No.
Come on, mate.
No matter what you say, you're going to get shut down anyway, so you might as well go with the positive one.
Because I was waiting for the quintessential, fuck that, I'm not going with you.
No.
Yeah.
We'll go as a team.
Yeah.
All right, no worries.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to set you up for.
Team building.
Anyway, I've organised today. More details to come. We've got you the gig on the ones and twos. We've got you on the decks up at Magic Round. It's all sorted.
Grouse.
I'll let everyone know what the venue is by probably this Thursday because it's coming around. It's getting around quick, so it's going to be fun. I'm finalising all the plans for Magic Round. We're definitely going to be up there. We're going to definitely be doing some stuff at the Caxton, aligning with them, and then we'll be out and about in front of the Suncorp. I will be anyway. Mace, you got some game day commitments that you
I've got a little bit. We don't play till we got the first game, so we're at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
I'll be there like just maybe before the game for a little bit, see how the boys are feeling, then just sit up in the box.
Yep.
Not the coach's box, just the chairman's box pretty much.
Yep.
Have a few beers and see what happens.
Can we
You can come?
There? Yeah, can I come?
Easy.
DJ Togan, you wait at Caxton
You
first.
just fucking stay there and watch it on TV.
I was going to say, I'll front up out the front of Suncorp with you if you want for the levels activation, but now fuck you, I'm off you.
No, that'll be good.
As always, if you like the show, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit us in the comments. Been interacting a fair bit, as people will see if they're listening to this show for the first time. Been getting in there. Been some funny ones. There was some really
the Waz got a few.
The Waz was a big one.
Louis Anderson, Ruben Wiki, all
all the
blokes,
OGs.
They don't like the Waz.
What about people trying to throw me under the bus?
Yeah,
OG?
you got massive. Why?
Because I said it on the Delg of the Week like 6 weeks ago or whatever, 5 weeks ago. But this Waz thing dates back 18 months.
It's been going for a while.
Yeah, well, the first person I heard say it,
Jacko.
yeah, Jono Jacko.
I'm putting it on Jacko. I didn't know. We were doing some potties last year, and he kept going, the Waz. I'm like, the fuck is he talking about?
I'm the same. I just got caught up in it.
I just rolled with it.
Yeah.
But it's a thing, right?
Yeah, but it's not a thing. I think there's a divide within the supporters group for sure.
Yeah, man.
A lot of the OGs.
I don't like it.
Well, because I got to explain this as well, because a couple of the Māori boys have reached out to me. So The WAS is short. It's abbreviated for Wahine means a woman.
Yeah.
In Māori as well. So Wa is like WAS is short for Wahine, which is woman.
Yeah.
So it sort of just doesn't make sense in the Māori translation as well. But I think a lot of the youngsters.
I'm putting it down to how young kids.
Yeah.
Want to abbreviate fucking everything. They can't they just can't like have a name called the Warriors and not abbreviate it. WAS. No, it's just Warriors, man. Is it too many syllables for them?
Yeah.
Like,
I think it just becomes easy.
your hood?
No, I don't think I've ever called them the WAS personally. I normally just say
I don't know, we'll check the tape.
I normally just call them NZ. Typically.
Do you?
Fuck, that is really weird.
That's the worst way to do it.
So it goes Warriors, WAS, then New Zealand. Call them New Zealand.
But they're the New Zealand Warriors.
They're the Auckland Warriors. That's it.
Yeah, the Auckland
They're not in
Falcons.
the South Island.
Yeah, I don't see them in the South Island. I've never played them in the South Island.
Fuck, move on.
Anyway, so get us in the comments. There's some really good comments off the back of the social media chat as well, especially some serious ones about, they enjoyed that part of it too, where we shared our experiences and what players go through. But that's always fun. That's
a lot of love from the players as well with stuff like that. You can see they like it.
Yeah, you said you rented the Sharks voice, OG?
We're a bit of a voice for the players. We want to be that. We say the shit that they're thinking. Do you know what I mean? So it's like
majority of them anyway.
They can't come out. Yeah, they can't. They can't come out and say what we say directly. Towards the game, towards racism, towards that, all that kind of stuff. I understand that. And I've been a player. I know what's going on there. So, they're there. We sort of echo their thoughts a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
But times 1,000.
and the thoughts of the ones that matter.
Yes, exactly.
The locker room guys. As always, appreciate all the love. Let us know what you think about this setup as well.
Yeah.
Do you like this setup? Is it something we should continue to do? Because, like I said, it's in here in the studio before we come in. We take it all out and we get to the desk, but I don't mind it. It's nice. It's nice and relaxed.
This is relaxing.
And I know when DJ Tigertown gets a bit lovely, sometimes he starts like dropping it back like this.
Body language is terrible.
So it kind of keeps him locked.
He's been in the gym now. He's
You've been getting after. Yeah, DJ Tigertown's been getting after it.
What have you been doing?
What have I been doing? I do upper body 2 out of 3 days, and then legs 1 full day. So that's pretty much all it is.
So you're an uppers, you curls like
uppers 2 out of 3. So 1 day's incline bench, the other day's flat bench. What else am I doing? So I'm doing pec flies. So whether it's with what's the machine where it's got like the things and you pull.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, you pull those down and use those, or I use the machine fly. Sort of do the wide angle row, the short angle.
It's good that you're doing it, man.
Yeah, good on you.
Good.
And Lukey's getting into it too. Hyland's getting into it.
Lukey, we're all doing it.
I fucking despise anything to do with shoulders, lat raises.
Cardio? Any cardio in there?
Nah, I'm not getting after it in terms of cardio.
You
recently.
don't need cardio, mate. Just strength.
Don't need it. No, I was always a half decent long distance runner, so I've always just sort of
dust it up. Hoz would dust you up long distance.
I want to come to ELAB with you if he's giving me a fucking start.
Yeah, for sure.
There's levels, mate.
Shout out to the boys.
Some old birds there will fucking dust you up.
So, mate, this
don't underestimate it, man.
Yeah, but they're
fit.
They're fit and they're small, so they get through the fucking. I really struggle with all the core stuff.
Oh yeah,
Mace has been helping me heap. I've been getting into it. I go like rower, all the generic like cardio stuff that we've done all our footy careers, but. If you get
the reformer and
that reformer is
like Pilates and that.
They mix it all in. ELAB's the best.
Get straight into the mutters. Yeah. I can just feel the KFC that I've eaten the night before.
Yeah, give me a yell next time you go across.
Yeah,
we don't want you to travel another 2 hours. Yeah, so we'll make sure it's peak hour too. We'll train at 8:30. Coming from Picton,
it's a long day
all the way into Maroubra. That's a whole day.
We've got to try and make the most of it. Where you come in, you can train with us.
Nah, it's good. We'll have a coffee and shit.
Have a coffee and then we'll come in and do the show.
I'll plug you in around the east, mate.
Picton's a long drive.
It is a long drive.
It's a day trip.
And we appreciate that from you.
Yeah.
Shout out to, not only do we appreciate fucking DJ Tigertown, we appreciate our partners, Tab and BSC. I love what we've been doing with them all year. We've got some big stuff coming up with the Tab. Appreciate BSC and all the support that they give us. And we appreciate the DOWGS that get after it as well. And we'll get to that soon. But, Mace, before we get into our DOWGS and our body science DOWG of the week, what's your biggest takeaway from the weekend, mate?
Biggest takeaway? I've been thinking about it for a couple of weeks and just like it's the mentality of when you're down, for a perfect example, brought it up, was 26-0.
Yeah.
What's your mentality on the losing side, and if you're winning as well? How do you maintain winning? How do you come back? What's your halftime speech? What the fuck did Wayne say? Obviously, he looks like a genius now because they come back and won. But like the mindset when you are behind, you know, that's when leadership comes in. I'm not sure who led those boys back, but it looked amazing. I thought Wallace was one of it. Jesse Bromwich, Kafusi, that's when you really lean on those senior players. And that's why you bought them for, you know, like 26-0 down, I thought it was game over. I honestly did. But like just the mindset of when you are behind, like I was just trying to dive into it. Like if you're coming in as the Dolphins, you're like, are you looking at Katoa? No. Marshall King, yeah, a little bit. You know, some of your wingers, like they've got some vets out wide, but it's mainly the middle just to settle it down. And then everything needs to fall perfect. It's like we need to score. They scored just before halftime. Tick mentally. Big tick. I reckon if they went in 26-0, I don't think they get back.
Well, Khan Pereira nearly scores in the corner,
and
there was an obstruction, and then they go down the other end, and then they even had another chance where you could feel the momentum had built. If they got two,
that's
but
what I'm saying.
Try before halftime was massive.
26-6, tick, go in there. All right, we've got some legs. We can score. They're human, because that 35 minutes they looked unstoppable. Then bang, we need to score first. So everything needs to fall right. And if you watch the game, everything fell right for the Dolphins, right? So Jared Wallace within 5 minutes under the post. 26-12. Fuck. Belief starts happening. If we score again within the next 10 minutes, bang, it happened again. It happened again.
Yeah.
Like everything fell perfect. And then who got the try?
Ewan Aiken got the game winner.
He just broke him. Do you know what I mean? But it happened all within perfect timing.
Well, it wasn't perfect. Robert Jennings.
Oh. Yeah, that was disturbing. I've never seen, and even like fucking like
Mason's in the group straight away.
I was just like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Like I was like, I was just thinking, if that happened, if I was Nick Rima, I'm fucking picking him up and throwing him over the line.
If I was Ray Stone, I would have done
Ray
the same.
Stone. Like I'm like, get the fuck up, because you could see it, because they were having the comeback, and he did that. It's like they fucking just, you know, when things get fucking heated,
I was so
and shit was going
they
on,
still managed to come back after
that's what I'm saying. I thought that would have broken.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I could feel the fucking anxiety and the anger within these between Nicarima and Ray Stone going, what the fuck are you doing?
I've never seen Nicarima.
Nicarima has never blown up at anyone. And then he was livid. The ball down, looking at him, eyeballing him, and Jennings just like, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Yeah. I don't think anyone did. We caught each other.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck just happened?
Mace wrote in the group, he goes, what the fuck was that? And I go, because we had some shit to talk about anyway. I'm like, what was he thinking? And I was trying to make sense of it. I don't know. The one thing Wayne said after in the presser that this was the excuse that he said, it was like a double movement. But then like, Wayne was like, no one was on ya. And then this is the only thing that I think makes sense. That he thought he was going to get jammed in the back as soon as he got up.
Because he froze.
He froze.
Like, he's like, what do you, it's like he saw a fucking ghost. I was like, what are you looking at?
What's worse, that no try or Lockie Miller letting Olakuatu score over the...
a couple of weeks ago. That. No one's beaten that. This is why fucking, no one's beaten Jennings. No one's beaten that.
I don't know, man. They're both pretty bad.
This is Lockie how bad Jennings was. We're fucking, and I think Lockie was the biggest fuck up of all time. I'm like, as a middle, like you're just looking at that going, you've just been busting your ass. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of factors there. You're a middle just going crazy. Like you're working your ass off double time, and then like it's on a platter for you.
Yeah.
And you just fucking do that. And there's no excuse. You know what I mean? There's no fucking excuse.
You know who'd be stoked? Ronaldo Mulitalo,
he can do whatever he wants now.
That was the day before. And then fucking,
trust me, I was there. I fucking know.
And that would have probably been more of a story. Shout out to Ronnie. I know he loves.
Even fucking Corey Parker couldn't help but go, what about the winger? Do you know what I mean? Like no one could stop it, because I know the Fox Sports guys, they can't say shit, obviously.
No, they can't. Yeah.
And they can't but they kept going back to it.
Yeah.
What was Robert Jennings thinking? I'm just like, wow, they can't. They don't want to say exactly what we're saying.
Yeah.
But
anyway, despite that,
he doesn't. Then he drops the ball, and then he scores 2 tries. So it's like, And I'm thinking, well, I don't think he'd ever play first grade again after that game.
Fuck.
He's probably gonna play this week.
To be fair,
because he looked out of fucking shape.
Yeah, he did look a bit under the weather, that's for sure. But it was I was thinking, fuck, bro. Like, if they don't win this game, he won't play another game.
I'm only going to go with it because it's a winning team. He scored 2 tries. He was pretty good. But I'm like, wow, he looks just... it's just shocking what I saw. I was shocked. I kept rewinding. I'm like, what happened?
When Lockie Miller did that 3 weeks ago, I went... Oh shit! I don't think I've ever seen that.
This is a couple of things this year we've never seen. I've never seen that, and I've never seen Lockie Miller 2 in 1 year. I'm like, get
in
fucked.
3 weeks.
Sometimes
2 in 1 month.
And Mulatalo, like even him as well. Like put the hand down. That happens sometimes. The wingers, like they,
yeah.
But like
Ronnie's one, you can see, but. Ronnie off the back of his round 1 performance too, where he's laughing, smiling before fucking.
He shows too good a time, that kid. I'd love to play with him.
Yeah. Ronnie's a character, and I love that about him.
But I love the fact that he understands. When I've heard some quotes, he goes, "I'm filthy because the middles." I love a winger who has a little bit of a conscience that knows the big boys are working hard and fucking says it. He goes, "I know they're working hard, then I have to run back to my spot and fucking." I'm not doing as much. I feel real bad for that. I'm like, I love this kid.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he understands. He understands what the fuck's happening. The middles are working their asses off. I've got a free fucking line.
Yeah.
And I've got to, and I put my hand out. So there's no way anything's intentional with that kid. He just has a good time, and they're just fuck ups. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, right? To think that all 3 of those people that we mentioned, and none of them took an L though.
No, that's the only bonus.
Dolphins still won. Newcastle drew, and obviously Ronnie got the job against the Dogs, which we'll get to a little bit later on. But just continue on yours, Mace. Like that mindset, we just say they're making a run. You're because this is a thing that the Titans, in my opinion, lack. They've got a lot of star power, and even Tino. I love Tino, but he's a leader by action sort of guy. I don't see him talking all that too much.
No.
Because fucking...
Just give me the ball and I'll crush everyone.
To stick up for him, he's doing so much fucking work. I don't expect him to talk as well. Yeah. But if you're in there, I'm talking about the Fozzies of the world and trying to get through to these kids with... After the Jared Wallace try, you get back in the... behind the line, like, what are you saying to the boys? Like, how do you get him out of that rut? Like,
that's the thing.
Because that's the biggest comeback of all time in NRL.
All time, yeah. Like, does David Fafita open his mouth? I'm pretty sure he's pretty quiet as well. He's more actions. The only one that could hold some weight there is Foran.
It's got to be Fozzie, right?
You know what I mean? Like, he's a senior player, and he's not a big talker. No, he's not a big talker. So, like, I'm pretty sure they just leave it up. They'll be pretty quiet after most of those tries, I reckon. There's not that many people laying down the law. Do you know what I mean? And that's scary. Because the Titans have a lot of power.
Yeah.
Like they proved it. Like it's a bonus being, you got to take some positives out of that game. We were 26-0 up.
And doing it easy.
And doing it quite easy. I also was going to be 50.
They scored 3 sets in a row, like back to back to back.
They look pretty unstoppable. Like I'm just saying, look, the mindset, like even like with us sometimes the Bulldogs, I've seen some other teams when especially when someone gets sin bin, like what's your mindset then? South, like put, 3 tries on you. How do you stop the bleeding? The thing is, when you're in that, when you're competent, how do you stop the bleeding? Gone are the days where you could just go, fuck, kick it out. It's about a minute and a half. You could really fucking wind it down and just like pull your socks up. I've got a cramp, all this sort of shit before the scrum. So you can fucking do that. And they couldn't do shit. They couldn't do anything. You couldn't pack the scrum without anyone packing the scrum. They couldn't.
If you put it out twice, that's essentially 2 minutes out of the 8.
And how do you train? You know how you train?
Yeah.
You get that 1 minute off. That's all you need. And you're back to nearly fucking, never going to be 100%, but I'm just saying, we would say kick it, and they could not pack a scrum. Like, I knew they couldn't pack a scrum unless we're all there. So I'm fucking 2 or 3 would be lagging behind. I don't give a shit. What are you going to do? Penalise us? Penalise us. I don't care. Like they never did it. So that's why they had to fucking rush the game up. Because when you're in a position like that, that's how you recalibrate. The talk starts happening, all that kind of shit. But that's not happening now. You kick it out. All they do is fucking give me the ball, boy. Pass it to the guy and he plays the ball and they're back on the attack again. It's fucking never ending. How do you stop the bleeding? And I look at some of our performances and I'm like, how do you stop the bleeding? It's defense. That's it.
Yeah.
You got to defensively get a couple of wins in a whole set of 6. And it's fucking hard because that team is at 100 and you're trying to stop these guys and your backs are against the wall, you're getting pumped. It's fucking hard, man. You got to make a defensive stop. Mm-hmm. It's like NFL. You need a defensive stop. And whether it be like a 6 or 7 second play the ball, watching it, going, how do you stop it?
Yeah.
You just fucking can't.
To be fair, I will say there are moments over the last couple of weeks where, due to all the injuries that you guys have had, like I'm talking about the Bulldogs team, they've gone through periods where I've gone, this looks like 40, and they've managed to bring it back. The Sharks game in particular, like I thought Sharks were going to pump you by 40.
Yeah, and it was 18-14 at half time.
Yeah.
It was close.
So you found
a way in big moments to bring it back, and you've got a couple of dogs in there that it means a lot to them. On the flip side, for going back to the Dolphins and Titans, this is sort of why it's hard to get a read on the Titans, man, because they're probably just missing a few pieces. I reckon a guy like Sam Verrills would have been really good for him this year. He's not like this crazy big name, but he's been part of a strong system at the Roosters, and he works his bum off. So. Yeah, it's a tough one.
It's a hard one, man. Like, how do you look at each other?
It's a record for a reason. That shit doesn't happen all that often.
Like when we were watching, I was just going, this is like history. I was like, this is ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, and everything that I just said, like with the tries scored in between those times, it had to happen perfectly for them to get it because the clock runs out as well. You don't know where the Titans were going to make a run for it, have some sort of stop, and it just didn't look like they could stop them at all. Like there was not one time there in the second half when they got on this run, apart from the Jennings thing, that I thought they were going to stop them.
Yeah, that's the only
never looked like it. Whenever they got the ball down in their area, I was like, they're going to score.
Yeah,
like you and Aiken, I'm like, yeah, he looked like he was going to score. They didn't look like they were going to stop him.
Yeah,
and that's fucking bad defensively.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all about defensive stops, but it's harder.
Gotta find a way.
Yeah, it's easier said than done.
It's all about commitment.
Easier said than done.
All right. Speaking of belief, my biggest takeaway from round 8, Mace, and it's as simple as this: Manly ain't it. That's what I put down. and I've got DJ Tigertown sitting here on the side, and what I mean by ain't it is there if they float. I'm a Manly fan. I love to see them go well. I've obviously got alliances I've got bias towards them because I've still got mates that I'm really close with in the team. But when I watch them, I'm like, they're not a true contender by no means. Nah. It's obviously the biggest thing that stands out is Turbo's health. So you look back at the Penrith game a couple of weeks ago, and they're trying to play it down as best they can. And I haven't been speaking to players in-house as much as I have in the past, but I'm just watching from an outside. I'm watching press conferences. They're trying to play it down. He's just like not even close to there. And
is it
that injury that he had with the groin at the back end, I watched the presser after, and Ches was trying to say that it was an injury that was sort of a freak injury that happens in the rain. You look at the Regan Campbell-Gillard one as well where he slips, and then obviously Payne comes over the top. We'll get to that. Oof. And that is true. That's true for someone that doesn't have the injury history that Tommy's got. So, Mace, you'll know this better than anyone. When we get injured, especially at the back end of my career, I sort of started to get soft tissue injuries that I didn't have at the start of the year. But just say I thought I ruptured my Achilles one game at Catalans the second year when you had left, Mace. And then after that, everything in and around my groin, and I did my hammy a couple of weeks later because it was just you don't get a chance to properly rehab it to get back to full strength. So what happens is things start going in and around the injury that you've got. So for me, with Tommy, because he's obviously having to put a lot of work into his hammies, he's putting a lot of stress in and around the other parts of it. He's getting back spasms. He's now done his groin. And by the way, this isn't just purely down to Tommy as well. He's obviously their best player. But when I'm looking at the team, I'm like, fuck, they're too reliant on Olakau'atu. Sometimes, and even, Ches is one of my best mates.
He didn't play yesterday. If Olakau'atu didn't play yesterday,
they don't win. They don't win. They just throw the ball to Olakau'atu sometimes and just like...
It's like under 10s.
Yeah. Fucking run through them or run around them or whatever. And when that doesn't work, and if teams can sort of tackle Olakau'atu, now in saying that, right, I'm proper down on him. But Tommy, if Tommy was 100% fit, he changes it. But I don't foresee it.
All you got to do is watch some footage of 2021 and then compare it to now. And I hate seeing it because what we're seeing there is probably one of the greatest seasons of all time. I said it a couple of years ago. You're never going to witness this shit again. If Tommy gets back to even 3/4 of that, then
he could go down. He's got the potential to go down as one of the best. Not saying he is, but he has the potential. If he can put string seasons together, he can go down as one of the best fullbacks of all time.
I just hate.
I don't think anyone doubts that.
Young kid, man.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. It's like do you just rest? You just rest him 2 or 3 weeks now, just get better. Or they just don't really care about his health.
Well, I think they do, mate. Like, he's had time off, and like, this has been going on for a while now. And it gets to the point where, and this is unfortunate to say, I hope I'm wrong. But, like, when you consistently see this, you're like, fuck, man, I've played with some guys, mates, over the years that sometimes their rigs just weren't made for fucking rugby league. And they could have fucking gun rigs. They do all the right things right. Like, Tommy went off the piss all of 2021 was the year that he went on that run.
Yeah, it was.
He was killing it, right? After the sprint incident at the start of the year. He trains harder than anyone at Manly. Like, even as a kid when he was coming through.
Yeah.
You remember it, mate.
Yeah.
Like, he trains his ass off. He's fit. He's strong. Like, even Jakey, right? This is the funny thing. When you look at the two.
Fit as fuck, man.
Jakey, like, they're fit. But I remember when I was coming through, and maybe it's changed now. Like, he was only a pup when he come through. But Jakey had a mutters on him.
Proper.
He was fucking, like, couldn't lift shit.
I reckon
like,
he's gotten worse.
He was like 80 kilos. He could only bench press like 80 kilos. When you look at Tommy's a machine.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like a fullback that you'd build out of a lab, right? It's like Payne Haas and Tommy Trbojevic are like, if you could design me
the prototype
for their positions, it would be Payne Haas and
Tom
Trbojevic for fullback. If you look at Jake, you'd go, no, that's an awful rig.
You would know that he's played and done what he's done.
And consistently just backs up and hammers people, right? And it's weird for body shapes that just, for whatever reason, they just don't hold up, man. It's something to do, something intrinsically that's in their body.
And it sucks.
And again, this seems like a bit of a beatdown on Tommy, but it's not, because I'm talking about the entirety of the squad. When I'm looking at the squad, I just don't see it there with Manly. And I've been trying to
Well, last week, I'm almost like, yes, they're that team.
Yeah, even last week, I didn't get too carried away. You notice I didn't get too carried away? Yeah.
Just that maybe that hit just got me just all the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe they're it. I don't know. Everything has to be happening good. Like, Tommy looked on. The first 25 minutes, he looked back to like his best.
We took the first carry. And they're a different team when they play at home. But
his intent, right?
In order to be a top team, mate, you know this. You've got to fucking be able to win away from home.
Yeah.
Fortress at home, lock that down. Make sure that's what Manly prided himself when I was there. But when you go away, you got to knock off like 50% of those games away, especially at the places like, respectfully, Campbelltown against a team that's fucking 0-6.
They turned up.
They did, mate. But you know why they turned up? Because they fucking had a sniff. They got a sniff from Manly.
They let it happen.
You know, like, they get up, they're winning. They're up 12-0 at one point. They scored the first 2 tries, Manly.
Yeah,
and then there's too many soft options in that team. There's too many fucking, all right, we've got this now. We're playing Tigers. If they were a fucking,
that's what's going to happen. Everyone's been in those games, but
yes, but not when you've been in good teams.
Yeah,
your Dogs team of fucking 04.
Just foot on the throat and just don't let it.
Yeah, you don't let it up. And then I was lucky enough to play with the greats that were coming off the back end of their era. We're in 13, 14.
They're done.
You know, you don't allow teams like that to come back in.
No.
Again, respectfully.
Especially like it went down to the last 5 minutes. The Tigers are still in it.
Yeah. Well, they fucking should have won the Tigers in the end. And I don't know. There's just so many.
That's all right.
Not really.
I was pissing myself at you, going, "How you feeling? Is everything all right? Just prepare. Just prepare your little heart for disappointment." And then after 80 minutes, suck a dick, Tiger Town. Did you just fucking see that?
Yeah,
straight into me.
But for me, and we'll get to the Tigers Manly game. But I'm like, I'm disappointed that they only won by that much. But like you, in a way, you like sort of happy in a way because you didn't get proper blown out. Like, because sorry, pardon me.
Sorry, you asking me?
Yeah, like the Tigers have been showing. This is what I'm talking about, right? In a few of their games this year, the Dogs game as well.
Yeah.
What is there any game like even the Broncos? They get blown out proper in the first half, and the Sheenius can go back and say that we won the second half or whatever.
Says it every week.
Yeah, they do show some fight for whatever reason in the second half, but
It's weird.
It's not an NRL first grade team, that Tigers team.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me the forward pack that we have isn't first grade standard?
No, I didn't say that. I said the West Tigers team is.
That is a standard. They've got players there, man. You've got
an awful backline spine, and it doesn't matter what happens in the forward pack. It reminds me of the Broncos a couple of years ago. They've got Payne Haas through the middle. Carrigan's coming through. They've got all these good young players that are flourishing now, but they had no direction. They get Adam Reynolds, and he sort of straightens everyone up. You know, even the talent in the outside backs, you know, Katoni, I know they're all pups, and it's sort of like a different example, but they had a good pack on paper.
Yeah, the Bronx have had
for a couple of years
5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Even when they were coming last and second last, they were still dominant.
Still had
name-wise, you know what I mean? They were still there. So Tigers would be fucking hell.
Anyway, we'll get to the breakdown of that game. But
what happened after the game?
I'm putting a line through Manly.
Alloy and Wakeham. What happened then?
See, that annoys me too.
What happened?
Otherwise, so do you know exactly what happened?
So Stafford Tower scored, which put us in front, right?
That's when you were carrying on.
And Fainu and Fainu, who was on debut, was defending out of position in the centres.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Toa zipped past him and scored, and when that happened, Wakeham gave him a spray.
Yeah, that's all right.
Right?
That's sweet. You spray
kid on debut, rite of passage, all that type of shit.
Yeah,
anyway, all right. So then when Saab scored in the other corner...
And then a little melee happened after that, right?
Yeah, but Fainu went back at Wakeham, which he's well within his rights to do.
Fucking oath he is.
So I thought that was the end of it.
But it is what it is. Yeah. So I'll tell you, this is how it works, because Mace, I feel like you want to say a shitload as well. Wakeham... spraying a rookie because he just got dusted for potentially take the lead. Whatever. Wakeham, it's up to you. You can do it. But Fainu's also looking up and going, Wakeham ain't it either, right?
Fucking oath.
So Fainu's going to... So it's a mid-off at the moment. Fainu's got Fainu's got the potential to be a player too. I like him. He's a young kid. He's going to be good. But at this point in his career, he's looking up and going, Wakeham ain't it, man. So, right? So this is where it starts.
Got that from someone who's like a rep, like just say like if you're like
Matty Burton comes over.
An OG in a game, you played 200 games, you won grand finals, and you're that dude.
Yeah.
He gives you a spray. Joe Johns give you a spray. Yeah, sweet. Fucking cop that. But you're not copping it from that.
But just say, let's give Tigers an example. So if Johnny Bateman comes through and gives you a spray, you fucking probably cop it.
Yeah, you would.
You'd cop it from Papali'i.
Yep.
You'd cop it from...
That's about it.
Yes. Uppy. But Uppy wouldn't do it either.
Clem and Uppy, they've been there before. They play at the top level.
Yeah.
That's it. Everyone else... Not a word.
Anyway, so they go at it, right? So this is... And then
you can't even just fucking... even with... You know, he's a young kid, I know that, and Wakeham did that thing. It was like, if you're like Alloy and that, I'm fucking glad he did that.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't fucking never punk young kids like that unless you're that dude.
Yeah.
But why did he take it so badly, Alloy?
Fucking way
keep going. No, keep going. There's levels to this, right? I'll give you an example, because even though, you know, sometimes I'm critical of players, or when I say mid-off, that's people might take that the wrong way. I was right in front of Cameron Smith, elbowing Matty Ballon in the head in a real heated game against the Storm once. And I seen it as plain as day, and normally I'd be in that in a second if he was at my level. But I'm like, nah, that's Cam Smith. As much as I love Matty Ballon,
you deal with that shit yourself.
And like, I need someone else to come in and just do something. Sure enough, Brett Stewart, Anthony Watmo, they come and have their say. A little scuffle happens. That's how it works.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like, I ain't fucking getting into Cam Smith.
Yeah.
He's got too many runs on the board, and I ain't that guy.
Yeah.
Right? And you've got to... There's little moments where it's like, there's respect and there's levels to fucking whatever you do, right?
Yeah.
So go back to it. Alloy comes in, I believe he gets involved in it.
Well, that's post-game. So Wakeham...
No, and it happens again.
Yes.
So when Manly score the winner against Saab, Alloy goes to Wakeham. I believe this is what happened. So he then goes over to Wakeham. They have a little interaction. Again, it's a bit of a mid-off again for me. Like if Alloy wants to do it to Wakeham because he just stuck up for him down the other
been
end.
around for a bit, but
yeah, he has. He's been around long, and he's a
to Wakeham.
Guy. To Wakeham.
Yeah, you got to understand where you are in the game.
Yeah.
You can say it to Wakeham
again. So then he has his interaction. All this is fine for me.
Yeah,
this is all sweet. 6 again, right? And then this is where it rubs me the wrong way.
Okay, so Wakeham then does a post-match interview either with Fox or with a radio entity, and then he's heading up the tunnel, and Allier pulls him over, and they have a quick chat, and then it eventually gets heated, and don't quote me on it, but Allier says something along the lines of, you can come around the corner if you want to talk shit, effectively offering him out.
That's been reported.
hearsay, not confirmed, but that's what's been reported by a couple of different media
Can you
outlets.
find the yes?
I get it. I get it. If they're going to like just confront each other like two grown men, you know what I mean? Like, and LOA goes, "You're out of pocket for saying that to the young kid." Wakeham disagreed. You agree to disagree. Get on your bike and get out of there. Nothing else. It shouldn't escalate from that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
shit doesn't make sense.
This is not local league.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's a bit silly from LIA. Like he needs to like just relax a little bit. Like Wakeham was out of pocket, and all you need to express is I didn't fucking like it. Don't come at my young boys like that again.
Have to do that,
yeah,
mate.
but this is what
he had
LIA
his shot at Wakeham.
Yeah, I know.
And then LOI got him back when Saab scored, and they won the game.
LIA wasn't happy with what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
and he still wanted to go about it. It's like that's when media managers and coach jump in, get in the shits.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, get out of harm's way because LIA is pretty fiery. You know what I mean? And he wasn't happy. Wakeham's not going to stand back, not going to back down. He's pissed off he lost. There's a lot of factors going into it. So you just got to separate and get the fuck out of there and don't call people out. Just be like, all right, I need to chill out. I'm a leader in this team. This is wrong. If I haven't, imagine if Wakeham goes, all right, let's go. What are you going to have a fight around the corner?
Wakeham did apparently.
Yeah, that's right. He turned around and said it was nothing.
And read it out.
Just quickly, no,
paraphrase it for us.
There was an article by Shemus that was released about 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Alleging that Fainu spat at Wakeham when Toa scored the try, and it's been picked up on the 9 mics that Wakeham said to the referee Todd Smith that Fainu spat at him and spat at his face. Now, the referee then asked if Wakeham wanted to make a formal complaint. He didn't worry about it.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to fast forward through. So the issue boiled over at full time, with the Herald revealing yesterday that Manly forward Josh Allier had confronted Wakeham in the tunnel an hour after the full time.
Yeah.
Conversation began amicably before Allier, who had taken exception to Wakeham's actions, asked the Tigers number 6 to quote unquote come around the corner if you wanted to quote unquote talk shit.
Yeah. What do you mean talk shit? Like, what would if Wakeham's the one that got allegedly spat in the face? What would he be saying that like, all right, fucking tell the young kid it wasn't on, or
if you're gonna theorise, probably Toa scores, Wakeham sprays, Fainu spits.
Yeah.
And then obviously Saab scores, Fainu sprays, Melee in shoes, and then obviously an hour after the full time.
Yeah, but see, that's shit after full time.
As soon as the whistle goes, it's got to end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Wakeham obviously wanted it to end, but like LIA is a senior player in the game and he should know better. You know what I mean? Like he's pretty fire. He's sticking up for. I love how he's sticking up for the young kid, the young blood, and everything like that.
On the field,
I'm all for that.
Yes,
as soon as that whistle goes, go in the sheds and relax.
He got the last laugh. They won. They won. He got to spray fucking Wakeham. That's where it should have ended.
Yeah.
Not like going in and pulling out a fucking halfback.
If that's true, if you had done that to Wakeham, that's way out of pocket, man.
Yeah, so if anything, Wakeham's taken a couple of L's as it is, but the big win was, reports are that he was, because they're apparently LOI can throw him too, right? He's a boxer, grew up, can box him, whatever. So shout out to fucking Wakeham for having some fucking dog in him. He wanted it. Apparently Wakeham wanted him. I like that.
I love Wakey. He's a pet.
Yeah, I think. If he got spat on, he's left that on the field. He could actually do some damage to the young kid, but obviously he's not going to do that, which I respect.
Anyway,
alrighty,
that was a nice little moment.
Segue.
All right, no segue. We're just rolling straight into our Buddy Science DOWGS of the week. And if they're fucking DOWGS, they're going to be getting after it with the collagen regenerate. Mace was telling you about it all last week. You get into this, looks after the skin. That's why he's always looking the fucking Mickey every week. And getting into your high protein. DJ Tigertown, I know you're going to be smashing this shit when you're hitting cardio, when you're hitting uppers twice a week, lowers once a week. 2 out of 3
uppers.
2 times 5 max sets that you're getting after in the gym.
1 push, 1 pull.
You're the best.
Do you believe fucking DJ Tigertown's getting after it, mate?
Oh, I love it. I love that he's doing it. It's great. Good. Anyway, shout out to our friends Body Science, and we are going to get to the Body Science DOWG of the week. Yeah. My DOWG of the week, I was going to go, we had a chat on the way in. You were asking, I'm like, I was going to go with the whole Dolphins side.
Yeah, would have been a great.
Would have been.
And you can do it.
I just look at it. Yeah, but there's some players didn't really deserve DOWG of the week, did they?
Correct.
If you look at it,
Jennings
that
definitely
threw me off. I'm like, I can't put Jennings in a Dog of the Week. So no.
Shout out, Jenko. Love you. Shout out to Jennings
Don't take
family.
it to heart, mate.
Just having a giggle.
Yeah, I can't go past Payne Haas's effort. What he fucking did for 33 minutes, 34 minutes against the Eels and against that pack, RC, Big Reg, Big Paulo, their origin, they're going for his spot.
Correct.
And for him to come out there, 57 minutes, only 54 minutes, 17 hit-ups, 212 metres.
Yeah.
And this is like fucking awful weather in the second half, and you get fuck all ball.
I felt like that was all in the first half when it was just
It was there.
rolling.
It was like 140 metres, and he probably had about 6 touches in the second half. So he could have been like nearly a 300 game if it was a tighter game. 18 tackles, 0 misses. Like, what sort of performance is that? Like, he's easily the best prop in the game.
Easily, yeah.
Who is near him? Who's near him?
Well,
at the
before
moment?
there used to be, when you said this after round 1 or 2, you called it early too, Mace. You said, because he was, I believe he was in a battle with the Tinos of the world, the Adam Fanua-Blakes of the world, who again are top shelf front rowers. James Fisher-Harris, we haven't seen much of him recently because he's been out, but he's right in the conversation.
I don't think anyone's near him. It's Payne Haas, and then it's fucking
he's
daylight.
kicked away.
It's daylight
He's
because
kicked away.
the quality that he does on the field and how hard he is running at the moment. He's developed a little bit of a pass. He's the whole Broncos pack because it doesn't ignite Flegler or Carrigan. Carrigan gets on that third carry, which is it's the best one.
Yeah,
because I know that because when we had like guys like Oga and Roy and Matt Utai, and especially off the back of a Cobbo and stuff like that, they've got some really good outside backs.
Like an extra
I would
forward.
take that third or fourth hit up. And that's the 15-metre run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're getting behind a guy like Oga and Roy, Matt Utai, all those sort of blokes. And then my run would be fucking easy.
Yeah.
Willie, not silly. Do you know what I mean? Like fucking Oga's running into fucking brick walls. But we all complemented each other.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, I can see what Carrigan's doing. He's playing smart. He's getting off the back of, like, a Payne Haas, Flegler, even Cobbo's getting in there, Tony Staggs, and then he's fucking punching. Because he's punching. Because Carrigan's been fucking smart. He's not playing dumb.
No.
He's getting on that quick play.
Footy
The ball.
IQ, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Like, you can't, why play stupid? Why run into fucking brick walls?
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. So he's getting off the back of that and just jamming in real tight, or he's skipping out wide. It's an easy run. But, Payne Haas. It all comes off the momentum that Payne Haas is bringing.
100%.
He is skittling people, skittling everyone. You try and tackle him. There's 2 or 3 in the tackle. He's finding his front. People are just on the side of him. Bang, play the ball. Fuck. And then look at how they looked unstoppable in that first 30 minutes. I was like, who the fuck is going to come at this team if they can string 70 minutes like that?
Yeah.
It was ruthless.
It was. Well,
15 from 15.
That's what it wasn't. It was. They let him back into the game for a little bit. They need to find a way to be ruthless, like Penrith would do. It reminds me of Penrith in the way, Mace, what you're talking about. Isaiah Yeo, for as good as he is, same thing. Last year he had Moses Leota, Spencer Linu, James Fisher-Harris, all these sort of guys
Kick
rolling,
out.
come in, kicks.
To'o, you got to understand, like the back 5 is very important.
Yes.
Like
so they get
those
play
touches about 2 or 3.
play 4, like Carrigan's getting now. It's almost like as good as Isaiah Yeo is, and he's still killing it, and Panthers were more impressive in that loss than they were in the win that they had against South for me with that performance, if that makes sense. And it's because with the outs that they've got at the moment, like the people that they're missing,
they don't have like
James Fisher-Harris.
If you have a look at that pack, you go Appy, Fisher-Harris, Leota, kick out, Liam Martin, Isaiah Yeo. You're like, that's the best pack in the game.
Yeah, easily,
hands down.
Yeah.
The most well balanced team as well.
Yep.
Now I'm looking at Payne Haas. You're looking at Capewell, Ricky, Carrigan, Flegler, and Walters. That's world class.
Yep.
No one's really fucking with that, and it's all about balance. You can't have too many big blokes in the middle. They've got big guys that can move and are scary, that play big minutes, and they do all the little things really well. So they're stacked really well.
What about the chat around Payne now getting
Union?
Union, yeah, they're talking about him. Union.
Oh, what's Joey been saying? If you want to go see the world,
go
on a Kentucky tour.
That he'll pay for it, reckons.
The 8th. Mate, Payne Haas, I know for a fact that he hasn't said a word to anyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just with...
it's
with
not
his
coming
future,
from Payne.
and it's like, of course people want Payne Haas. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what position does he play?
You would think he'd probably play 8 or maybe blindside flanker because he couldn't play. He couldn't play inside centre like you did. And I don't
think he'll even go.
I don't think he'll go
because of the fact he's just too dominant in this game, and he still hasn't achieved all he wants to achieve. You know what I mean? Like he's still a baby in the game. But of course, this sort of noise is going to happen with Payne.
Yes,
he's the most destructive forward in the game.
Yeah,
and if you're Union,
destructive's a good word.
Yeah, if you're Union, you're like, fuck, I want a piece of that.
Give me some of that.
You know,
I think
it's not this year, if it's not this World Cup, obviously not. You know, 2 or 3 years in the playing like the Super Rugby and all that kind of stuff, and he'd pick it up quite easily.
It's good for his management, as well. Rugby Union fucking coming out saying this, and it wouldn't even been started from their management as well. It's just Rugby Union just wanting to get the best players from NRL.
Imagine being like just say a 22-year-old kid, born and bred Union player, went to Joey's, all that sort of shit, coming through, and you're a number 8 or number 6. Like you'd be feeling like bit slighted. They don't trust you. Like if you're the next big thing, even if you played caps for like the Wallabies and that now, I'm like, these guys don't really rate me because they're going to try and chase a kid who's never played rugby union in his whole life, and they're willing to do that. And to play number 8. To play number 8.
Imagine what they'd have to pay him. I said this to fucking Jimmy Smith, who I did the show with Jimmy the other day. I said you'd almost have to pay him $2 million.
Yeah, they probably would.
Because he's probably going to get at least $1 million in league. But then you also got to factor in. I don't think he's a union dude. Like I don't think he understands the game of union. No. So in order to take that much money, you need to take some time and develop him and all that sort of stuff. So
that's what I'm saying.
I think it's a non-issue.
It won't be an issue. But I'm saying like they're going to. I was just thinking, what are you doing grassroots rugby? You know what I mean? Do you really care about your grassroots? Are you putting money in there? You're just trying to like skim off the top with us. Like if you're a purist about rugby, like you're fucking filthy.
It's a major concern. They've been talking about it for years.
Yeah, but I mean, like, of course. But I'm just saying, like, why? Like, I love the Wallabies. I want the Wallabies to be fugging great, but I don't want them to be great on the back of our players,
league players. Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm all Wallabies when we play in the World Cup, and I'm like, fuck, got to start grassroots. So every union player that I talk to, they're all talking about that. Put enough time or money or effort into grassroots.
They've got lost there somewhere.
Yeah, that's a whole different fucking. We need to get fucking few union boys on the potty.
Yeah,
so they can explain it.
Yeah, for sure. When we were coming, like me and you, not our age difference, not too far away. But remember when we were younger, like how strong. I remember like schoolboy footy used to be really strong, like Ramwick and all that back in those days. Was like a proper thing, and I remember going and watching games at Coogee and Ramwick and that on like a Sunday. Yeah. After if I'd played under 20s or whatever at the Roosters because it was a big occasion and they used to get really big crowds. Yep. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong. No, I don't really hear too much of it anymore. That vibe's
gone. The vibe is gone there. It's a shame.
All right, my body science dig of the week. I got 2. I got 2 this week, mate. I'm doubling up.
I reckon one deserves it. You pick which one. Okay. I don't know. I don't know which you're going for.
So my first one is trail mitt. That's it. Trail mitt. And it was, 2 pieces of meat, grouse. Nice little shape down the left edge to get him back in the game, grouse.
What about that?
The offload. Before the Cook try, the intent that he showed early on, because if there is a knock on Trell, and it's even come from his coach, you've seen over the last couple of weeks they want Trell to get involved a little bit more. He took this contest on, and the best thing about it that I enjoyed watching Trell in this game is he took the game on straight away, and because if you're going to beat Penrith as well, you can't go set for set from in a way and play 6 tackles, kicks. So you need some fucking brilliance. You're going to need some fucking. You need to chance your arm, but also complete, which is fucking.
It's hard to beat.
It's so hard to do, but the set before Cookie scored when he did the offload around the corner to AJ, then they make their way down the left. He gets the ball again, gets hit, bounces off someone, spins around, and he went through this period. He looked gassed after it, but he fucking gave full commitment to the entire set and to the game, and this is a big part of it as well. You could see, obviously, and then it leads to the try. Cookie scores the first try. They get to a good start. And then Penrith fight their way back into it. So this is why I was more impressed with Penrith because things weren't going their way. Penrith ended up taking the league. Stephen Crichton was unbelievable as well. And he could have been a great nomination for Dog of the Week. But I remember looking there at a period with 15 minutes to go and I went, oh, shit, Trell's out on his feet here. Like, in my head, I was like...
They all look like... Even Cam Murray looked fucked. That was a game.
Cam Murray always looks fucked. But I was like, Trell's fully front-loaded here and he looks like he's out on his feet and he found another gear. And if you're a Souths fan, if you're a New South Wales fan as well, I think it's taken him a while, like, off the back of the injuries that he had last year. It's just taken him a little while to get his body going and get that conditioning back, which it takes to be a full-time fullback. But it was an impressive performance across the board because his 0 minute to 60 was high intensity. He looks like he really gassed out, and as the South, as a team,
he redlined it. It was good.
He redlined, and then he fucking kicked again in the last 10 minutes and got him home. So, a really impressive fucking Trell Mitt performance for me.
Good nom.
All right, second nom.
Sorry. I was just thinking, like, imagine if he had the motor of like a Tedesco or a Billy Slater.
Yeah,
I know he never will because those guys are just a lot lighter and everything, like different footballers.
But they've also got to have it.
Yeah, I know,
well,
but they're different players. I'm just saying, like, can you imagine if you just saw set of 6 after set of 6, him being like that? Fuck.
Yeah,
that's
can you imagine if Teddy had his strength?
Yeah,
I know
that.
But that's the conversation.
There's two ways
you
of it.
almost get Turbo, right? That's what we were talking about before with Turbo.
Oh yeah, he's another level.
Turbo's the mix of all of them together in a way, but the injury history just can't stay fucking fit. So that's what we're talking about.
100%.
If you design the perfect fullback, it's
got Billy, Teddy, Minnie, GI.
But also, why do they have to be the fittest? Dylan Edwards, why? Because they're undersized.
Oh yeah, of course.
They're workhorses, right? So you got to find ways to fucking be elite in the game, and that's what they do. If Trell Mitt's got it, because this is why I thought it was important. His performance is. I can see sometimes why he saves himself because it's to make sure he's got some energy at the back end of the games, and when they're in good ball, to make sure that they're, when they get in good ball, it's fucking coming to him or Cody, right? Yeah. So he's got to be able to
pull the trigger. And he does usually.
That's why I thought the Penrith game was really impressive. My second nomination for Dog of the Week is Triple OG Mudders Wallace. So you can decide which one is Scope's Dog of the Week. But with all seriousness, Mace, let's go through these stats. 20 for 181, 2 tackle breaks, 1 line break, 1 line break assist, 5 offloads, 1 try.
Offloads. How many block plays? He fucking did 10 of his hit-ups, I reckon, were block plays.
Well, he did
about 28 touches, I reckon.
He did back-to-back. So he was out the back of the shape before he tipped onto Felice.
Reloaded.
And then he reloaded, got back in shape, tipped onto fucking the GOAT, Mark Nichols.
Oh, I can only imagine what he's like at training.
Yeah,
he's a character. He takes his hat off, puts Andrew John's hat on. He's fucking going the line, playing short, going love.
Bro, I love it. He's a proper giggle. You've got to watch Dawn of the Dolphins. You have Stan?
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, you got to watch the Dawn of the Dolphins fucking thing. It's hilarious.
He's good?
He's good in it, man. He's the character of the team for sure. He always has been. He's even hit us up for like content stuff as well.
I love it. I'm so happy for him because was it his choice to leave the Titans?
No, it wouldn't have been. And he's fucking always good price for Anytime Jam too with our friends at the tab. You always got to keep an eye on him. Mate. When he's playing at
that grip when he got over the game.
Yeah, he's got it in him.
Underrated, man. He's got the skills, mate. Yeah. The big boy's got skills.
And he goes after it too.
If he played in the 90s, he would play fucking 40 tests.
Yeah, he's a 90s guy for sure. He played for Queensland. Hey,
he can play, man. I've always rated him. He's good.
For Queensland. Anyway, the reason I chucked him in a little bit later too because
got some shit in him too. I reckon if the rules changed, he'd be in about fucking 8 fucking fights.
Yeah, he loves the push and shove.
Loves it.
Yeah, he loves the push and shove.
He loves the bang.
Wasn't he the one that got into it with fucking Lodge a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Was that
bangs
him?
Out. He goes. He's had a few fights as well. Like he doesn't mind
and he talked it up. No limit. Let's get a fight on. I think he said that after. Anyway,
I rate him. I love
this is why I tossed it in there as well. He obviously deserves it because of the stats, but he's a fucking proper larrikin.
Yeah.
And even Jesse Bromwich after it goes, this is in the press conference. He goes, they asked him about him. He goes, I don't want to boost him up too much because
he's got it. He's got the confidence
because he's already taken all the interviews and photos with all the fucking fans around the outside. And then Wayne chipped in as well. Uncle Wayne chipped in and he goes, his problem is we can't play the Gold Coast every week. Uncle Wayne with a doozy.
Oh, mate.
Shout out to Mudders Wallace. Love you,
well
brother.
Done, boys.
We'll do some content for sure. We're going to play some golf soon too, brother. Love your work. And a great performance, mate. Jokes aside,
he does deserve it. I was only taking the piss.
The block-to-block shape for the meaty, that got him going.
I just love
he turned
big
around
boys,
and he fucking saluted.
I just love it. The big boys getting in there. And showcasing the skill.
Yeah.
Don't just be one-dimensional, boys. Hey, we've all got the skills. We've been at training, mate. We've been at training.
Yep.
I've been at many training sessions, trained with one of the best, Marco Mealy.
Yeah.
Mate, you think he was Andrew Johns at training as well. The way he used to fucking double pump and go out the back and square up, then get on the field and just fucking run into brick walls. Dominate everyone.
Understand what it is, like have a bit of fun at training.
Yeah, you can do it at training, then you just fucking hat off.
All right, Scapes Depressor of the week, round 8. Goes without saying, boys, got to be Justin Holbrook. And
he looks fucking 60.
Penthouse minute 40, shithouse minute 80.
I played with Titsy.
Yeah, I like him too.
He was at the Dogs 98, 99 when I was there when I was a young kid.
Yeah.
He's a fucking legend. I love him.
I had a conversation with him about joining St Helens back in the day, but that does not mean anything because I do not pick and choose. Well, I do pick, but there are no allegiances with anyone. Robbo, I'll come after you. Who was the first week?
Toddy Payton.
Toddy Payton. I love Toddy Payton.
Big Rod.
I love Big Rocket as a coach. I also like Justin Holbrook. He did not say a word in this presser for over 2 minutes.
That's a long time.
That's a long time for a coach, man. So there was not really much I could break down with what he said because he didn't say anything, right?
Well, was it Tino next to him?
Tino
was he just by himself?
Tino took 4 questions in a row and he just sort of sat there blank.
I watched a bit of it. He looked awful.
He did look fucking broken, and understandably, you're on the back end of the worst comeback in.
You're that coach,
and you're that coach. So you're in the record books. So they joked around with Wayne about being in the record books. He goes, "Don't worry, I'm in plenty of the other ones the other way as well." Holbrook's got this one, and he didn't say a word for like 2 minutes. Tino went 4 questions in a row, bro. And they asked
Tino was pissed, eh? He was pissed off.
Yeah, Tino was good.
I could tell.
Well, they asked Tino this question. They asked Tino if they had the personnel in the team right now to fight their way out of it. And Tino obviously, fucking stuck up for his boys. Yeah, support the boys. And then I was just looking at Holbrook and he didn't agree.
Doubted it big time.
He was just.
He's like, no, we don't. In his
head's going.
His
no,
outside voice is like, no, we fucking don't.
So with this one, the presser of the week again. It's got to be. It would always have to be the Titans.
That would be the lowest one of the year, Nelly.
Yeah, that'll be hard to beat.
Yeah,
that'll be hard to beat. As in, there would be not be much that you could say in that where I wouldn't tear you apart. And to be fair, he hasn't said anything, and I've still found a way to tear him apart.
Imagine if he fucking said what he was feeling.
Yeah, I would.
Like what he was like, he would get sacked straight away. And he'd walk back to the sheds and everyone would bash him.
Yeah. If
he said what he was thinking on that
Josh Alloway would be waiting.
Oh, mate. Around the corner.
All right. Yeah, before we get into, we've got a couple of stories as well. But Mace, like I said, I do the pick show with Jimmy Smith every Thursday. We do a bit of content with SEN League. I'm going to go through my teams for Origin and I want you to either pick them apart. Let me know who you would go.
I don't think we'll be far off.
Yeah, I think we're pretty close. We think alike on most of them. But my New South Wales team first, eh?
Yeah.
All right. So me, the Missile, and Jimmy Smith did this.
The Missile. He's fucking good dude, mate.
Loves you too.
Yeah, he's a good man.
I think he's going to come join us at the E-Lab as well.
Yeah,
too. He wants to get together and train. He's got his own gym.
Seen him? Have you seen his train?
Yeah.
He can
he's an animal.
Clear.
He's an animal. All right, my team, I'll put him into categories so we can go.
All right.
Fullback, James Tedesco. Lock?
Yep.
Easy.
Yep.
All right, wingers. I've gone Joseph Swali'i and Brian Doyle.
Yep.
You wouldn't change the winger?
No.
Okay. So I thought that's controversial for some people. I think
only because of what happened after the union stuff.
I think people talking Campbell Graham.
Not out of position. He's not a winger.
Yeah. Yep. Sweet. Good. He started off the winger, but I've gone Latrell and Turbo on the centres.
Yep.
I would now take. I did this on Sunday before I watched the Tigers game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Turbo's going to be ready for game 1.
How long's that? So it's 4 weeks?
Even if he comes back and starts playing, I don't think he's physically in shape to, he's struggling to get around Campbelltown against Tigers.
Do you think
is his mindset for as an elite player?
Yeah, but like as an elite player and a person he's dominated at that level and he's been wanting to get back on it for 2 years, and you got a lot of pride and an ego. Does he swallow it all and go, I'm not ready for it? Or does he go, fuck it, give it to me? I reckon he goes, fuck it, give it to me.
100%. But I think you've got to take the decision away from... Remember a couple of years ago with Boydie before he retired?
Yeah.
Right? And everyone was sort of like, he's had a few concussions. Should we play Boydie? And then he had that knock in Origin and you're sort of like, fuck, he shouldn't have been playing. He's not ready, you know? Like, Boydie was... For me, the toughest guy I ever played against. I love Tommy. I love Boydie.
Yeah.
But there's almost got to be... One, because just say if he does get injured early on, you've got obviously then got to have the depth on the bench to cover.
Yeah.
Because it's not given that he's going to finish the game. And it feels like a bit of a beatdown, but I'm not trying to be too negative, but I'm probably going to take Turbo out of my team and putting Stephen Crichton in there.
Yeah. I'm not arguing with that.
Again,
not after what he did last week. Right centre, proper right side centre.
Yeah.
Him or Staggs.
Campbell Graham, these are the guys that have been tossed up. But for me, and we've said this before, Stephen Crichton's been the most clutch player. And so Stephen Crichton gets a bad rap. Remember when we did that video last year about him being clutch? And everyone was like, what about his fucking Origin? Remember he come off the bench.
Has he played a whole series?
He played.
No.
He hasn't played a whole game.
Was it off bench?
He was in the 14 jersey last year, game 1. He come on for Katoni, I believe, because Katoni and Xavier Coates had that. Remember they had that collision and Katoni did his leg and Coates did his ankle. And then he come on and he had a rough game. They got after him. They had some joy down his edge. But all throughout the week, he's preparing to play 14, not knowing where he's probably going to come on. Probably didn't envision that he'd come on the position that suited him best. But I just think in 3 years of work, I love Katoni too. I love Katoni, and I think he deserved another chance as well. But I reckon what Stephen Crichton has put together in the last 24 months, if Turbo's not ready to go, I think he deserves a shot.
I'm not arguing with that.
Done.
It'd be hard. Campbell Graham,
I think
Tony and 3. So I can't even choose those. I'm only picking Tom because it's an easy choice.
Yes,
that's and I think the selectors will do that as well.
I think selectors will pick if Turbo's unavailable. I think they'll pick Campbell Graham.
Yeah, I think so too, and I wouldn't argue with that either.
Either would I.
I think it's well deserved.
Either would I, but I'd go Crichton. My halves pairing, I'm going to stick with Jerome and Nath. The big one around that is Nico potentially playing 6. But I've got
He's
Nico.
Not a 6. He's not a 6. Why do people think he can just slide into 6?
Who, Nico? I reckon he'd be okay.
I think he would be as well, but he doesn't play 6 week in, week out. Like I think, and he plays majority on the right side. You know what I mean? We're clearing attacks. So I'm thinking. I know he comes on the long side. He fills in everywhere, but like, I just think he's got the perfect position. I think you probably got him in your side anyway. But like, mate, you pick Luai. Luai's a 6.
Yep, I agree.
He hasn't played himself out of the team, and he fucking was outstanding on the weekend as well.
Yeah, he was. He was really good. I thought that was his best game this year for sure. And
direct
again, when you make these decisions, and people don't like Penrith either, so this plays into it too. So a lot of people that
don't like him.
Penrith, you go back to they lost the series. He tried to do that little chip kick. Benny Hunt charges down, goes on, and they win the game. So people revert back to that. It's fucking Origin,
bullshit.
big moments, whatever. Again, Jerome, for me, what he's put together in the last 24 to 36 months, deserves a shot. But I would be nervous if I was him. If he doesn't have a big game, Nico's fucking knocking on the door. So I can understand that.
This is what will bring the best out in him. He loves these big moments. So I'm thinking, you put him in game 1, he's probably thinking, just put me in fucking game 1. Just trust me. Just fucking let me be. Let me have the opportunity. And I think he's earned the opportunity for game 1. Let him have that moment. And then if he doesn't live up to it, then you make the changes.
Yep, I agree. All right, front row, and I think you'll agree with this. Payne Haas and Jakey Trbojevic.
Yep.
You got Junior Paulo. Regan Campbell-Gillard probably would have been in calculation before the injury.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You happy with Jakey?
I don't think so, yeah. I don't think at that level, he hasn't played for 4 years.
Yep.
I think, did he play last year?
He played last year,
Reg, but before that, he didn't play since 2018 or 19.
Who, Regan?
Regan, yeah.
I would have picked him regardless anyway.
No.
But hooker, I'm going to stick with Uppy. I'm not going to blame fucking Uppy's form or what Uppy can perform at Origin level.
He's worked
on
too
the
hard
Tigers.
to get to the Origin too.
And
just
he
to let him
finally
go.
just broke in.
That's what I'm
past
saying. He
Cookie.
worked too hard. 3 years out at Penrith, 3 grand finals. Still going with Cook because Cook's been the most dominant hooker, and he got the nod. So I don't think he hasn't done anything to lose it. I think Cook still deserves to be in the team as well.
Yeah, I don't have Cookie in mind, by the way, and he's a guy that it was hard to leave out. This is the one that's pretty controversial. I think a lot of people have Liam Martin if he can come back and get to full health with this hammy, but that's a big if. For his partner, another guy who's just recently got injured, but if he, again, based off his form, not only this year, but I think he's been one of South's best the last couple of years, I'm going to go Kolomantangi on the right one. There's Angus Crichton. There is Cam Murray.
Is he back in time?
Cam Gus is back this week, but he's left side.
A lot of people would probably go Cam Murray as the incumbent, start right edge, even though he's a middle. And Angus Crichton depends on what he tosses up in the next couple of weeks. But I would go with Kolomantangi. Isaiah Yeo, I think, is a lock for everyone at 13. Yeah. I've gone Nico on 14. I'm leaving Cookie out. I'm going Junior on the bench with him, Junior Bolo.
Yep.
Cam Murray, therefore, on the bench because it gives me versatility. And I'm giving big fucking Hamole Alakuatu a debut as well at 17.
I like
it's a good, strong bench, isn't it?
I'm not sure about the back row. The back row is
it's
tough for grabs.
Yep.
Because do you put Cam Murray at the 12 there?
Yep.
The right edge, or do you wait for Liam Martin? It's very.
I think if fully fit, it would be Liam Martin and Cam Murray.
Yeah, but just say if Angus killed it last year. So just say if he gives you 4 good games, starts some really good games, they'll trust him and put him in.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the case.
And they'll go with vets in this first game. So I think that rules out Kolomantangi. Kolomantangi I'd nearly have on the bench or starting. You know what I mean? It's hard for him to break into that back row because of Cam Murray.
On the bench or not in there?
Yeah. You're either on the bench or,
Yep. But you reckon Olakuatu?
Olakuatu's, I think he should be one of the first picked.
Yep.
Just leave him on the bench, give him the back 10 minutes of the game, 10, 15 minutes. But the back row is going to be hard because it's all about combinations, right? Does Cam Murray fit on the right edge? Does he play left edge? Do you know what I mean? Who's your left edge back rower?
Left edge is Liam Martin.
Liam
left edge is Liam Martin. Right is Kolomantangi. And then I've got Olakuatu swinging. Cam Murray, obviously, if things don't go right early on, you can plug and play him and he'll finish the...
Cam Murray's versatility we spoke about last week. It's killing him sometimes.
Yeah. I see Cam Murray as the Ruben Cotter of New South Wales, right? He's Mr. Fix-It across the board. But... there was the big ones to leaving out were Campbell Graham, Tony Staggs in the back.
We'll see Liam Martin play some games. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, need to see him playing some footy again. Angus Crichton was a big one, and Cookie was the biggest one that I struggled to leave out of the team. But I think Nico's played his way into that team, and therefore you can't carry... I don't think you can carry Nico and Cookie on the bench.
No way.
So either Cookie starts...
One's going.
And Uppy's not in there, or vice versa, whatever your poison is. All right, moving on to the Queensland team. Stuck with KP at fullback.
Ooh. I'd go Walsh.
You'd go Walsh?
Yeah.
All right.
At the moment.
I reckon a lot of people would go Walsh. Yeah. I think I'm in the minority. I reckon it'd be a 60-40 split. And I just think because Queensland are Queensland and they'll stick by...
Yeah. If he can string 4 or 5 good games together...
I thought he showed a lot of energy on the weekend.
Just be healthy and he's in the side. I don't know where he's going to fit.
Yeah.
Either for starts or he's on the bench. It's not a...
Wing, I think Selwyn Cobbo's a lock.
Yes.
For most people.
Best winger in the game.
But there's some good wingers as well. I'm chucking Hammer on the wing.
No, fuck no. He's too small. He'll get
smashed. So who would you go? Oates?
Yeah, Oates.
I don't think you'd get smashed.
Oates is now out for a
Xavier
month.
Coates.
Oates is out for another month?
Yeah.
Corey Oates?
No, I'm going Xavier Coates.
What did he do? Can you look that
Xavier
up?
Coates.
You're going to go Xavier Coates?
Yeah, 2 massive bodies, man.
Yep.
Corey Oates did a PCL.
Yeah.
Did he?
He's not in the team anyway. Corey Oates.
He would have been in calculation. The other one is Murray Talangi.
Yeah. Easy. That's easily solved.
Yep.
Big bodies. And they're going to go Murray Tuolangi. What are you talking about? He played all last year.
Yeah, you think they're going to go
Murray? They were outstanding, those two.
I don't think they'll pick Hammer, but that's who I'd go.
Yeah, no.
Gags and...
I hope they pick Hammer.
Yeah?
Just because I'm New South Wales.
Yeah. Gags and Holmes in the centres?
Yeah,
Lock?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Who else they got? They don't really. They're always solid. They're always stick solid.
Hammer was the one who filled in a couple of years ago when
it works. Skaggs and Holmes, good defensive players. They get the job done.
Right, left too, perfect. Munster and Ches lock in the middle, lock in the halves. I've got Benny Hunt, Harry Grant, 9 or 14, whatever.
It
doesn't matter. One of them might start one game, the other one might start the next. I've got Big Tino and Welshie in the front row. The forward pack for the Queensland's quite hard to pick, man, because you've got Lindsay Collins.
Yeah, I've got Lindsay with Tino. They're fucking big bodies, mate.
I just like
Welsh on the bench.
But I think Welshie's a starter, and then you bring the punch off the bench.
So you don't like Josh Papali'i at all?
If you look at it like that, because Lindsay Collins has got better leg speed, and he's got more punch. You probably look at that as a balance thing. He's bigger than I thought. I saw him at the races. He's fucking huge.
Who, Welshie?
Lindsay Collins.
Oh, Lindsay Collins, huge, yeah.
Hell. He's playing good too. He's playing really good football.
I've got him on my bench. We'll get to that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right, Felice Gavusi and Jeremiah Nanai.
Yeah. And Cotter,
Kurt Capewell. No, Kurt Capewell. He's been there back row for the last couple of years, but I think Jeremiah...
Fucking easy.
I think Jeremiah...
they're two right side back rows,
that's where it's tough. I think
they're probably going to go Nanai.
Felice will kick over to the left. I think Felice is more versatile to kick over.
Whatever he's been playing, they're not going to leave him outside. He's a fucking Origin player.
Yeah.
Or you're going to have Nanai out on the bench or something like that. He's pretty versatile.
Well, I think they'll go Capewell left and Nanai will be on the bench. But then it gives me the versatility to have... I originally had Harry Grant, because I've got Harry Grant on the bench, Benny Hunt starting. Carrigan at 13, lock.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Ruben Cotter on the bench.
I forgot about Carrigan.
Yeah,
fuck.
Carrigan's a lock, at lock. So Harry Grant, Ruben Cotter. I had David Fafita. I'm changing.
Nah.
I'm going Tommy Gilbert.
Fuck no.
I'm going Tommy Gilbert.
No.
Because you know why? This is my thought process. I was watching that game yesterday and I went, if they give maximum, it's what we were talking about on the way in, right? If Fafita and Tommy Gilbert give maximum effort, David Fafita's ceiling, his 10, Gilbert couldn't even get close.
Yeah.
Because he's just not capable. Like Fafita's best is miles better than Gilbert's.
Most.
But I see it more consistently with Gilbert. In big moments, I just think Billy might go towards Tom Gilbert.
I just think because of Gilbert's lack of punch off a bench, that's why they're going to go with Fafita. Because he's playing good football, Fafita.
Yes.
Last year he wasn't playing good.
He is. That's why I had him originally.
So I'm looking at him now he's probably nearly starting for me. That left side. I'm left side and having Kafusi on the right.
Yeah,
that's my pack.
And Nanai off the bench.
Yeah, and Nanai off the bench. That's what I'll be thinking. I'll be starting Fafita. They did that a couple of years ago, and we just didn't see the impact that we wanted to because Origin's a different beast.
Yeah.
But I think the last couple of years he's been maturing. I think he deserves his spot.
All right, those are my teams. Let us know in the comments how right or wrong. It's very subjective, the old Origin lineups, and
especially now as well. I'll give us three or 4 weeks, and I'll give you mine.
Yeah,
I want to see Liam Martin and Angus play some footy for New South Wales.
Yeah, that'll be big.
Just something.
Just quickly, you're putting a line through Josh Papali'i for Queensland?
Yeah, Big Pups. I left Big Pups. He was a big one. So the ones that I left out, they were tough.
I don't think Big Pup is going to play. They're loyal as hell. Yeah. You think they're going to... He's been playing the last, 8 Origin series or something like that?
Yeah.
And he's been a fucking cornerstone.
It wouldn't surprise me.
No,
it would not surprise me.
They won last year, 100%.
He'll play.
Big Pup is playing.
He'll play game 1.
Fucking no doubt. No doubt.
All right.
Let's not rush into that. They're loyal as hell.
Let's kick into these topics. So, first up is...
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the hip drop. I've had enough of the hip drop. We've talked about it. We're going to talk about the para hip drop. I can't be bothered now that I think about it. It's just... I had my frustrations on the weekend. I said what I said. I think they need to be clear with...
how many times have we fucking said it?
I'm over it. Yeah, I'm over talking about it. That's why I just said it.
It's so hard to what are we talking about? They fucking stop it. You have some... I don't know.
I can't even be
We're
bothered.
not even talking about it. Don't worry about it.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
There's a few murmurs around that Sam Walker and Cooper Cronk aren't seeing eye to eye at the moment at Roosters training. You know the saying, if there's smoke, there's fire. But is this relationship as bad as what's being reported, you reckon?
I think there's a bit in it, yeah.
Why?
Because I just don't see... I think they're completely opposite halfbacks, if that makes sense. Like, I feel sorry for Sam Walker because I said this last week, there's too many chefs in the kitchen. There's too many people that want their hands on the ball. And therefore, like, what's a guy like Sam Walker going to do? You got your 25 touches with Teddy. You got Victor Radley, who likes to touch the ball, a couple of times a set, and he's got that fucking beautiful shape, like a lot of the good locks do. Cheese is a ball running 9. Luke Keary is the most senior player in the team, so he deserves to get the ball when he gets it. And then you've got Joseph Swali'i and fucking Joey Manu in the centres, who, if you're a Roosters fan, you want to see them touch the ball.
And
so
they can come in.
Let's add
they
them
have a
all
license.
up.
They have a license to come in whenever they want.
So now you go, all right. So let's. This is how I think it's going to roll on the weekend. It's going to be a lot more fluent.
Yeah, right.
I think Kez is going to completely run the show now. And then this is how I reckon it goes. It goes Kez, Teddy. I reckon it goes Rads. And then it goes Joey Manu. And then you got Cheese. And then potentially that's where Sammy Walker was.
Yeah.
And he's a starting halfback for the Sydney Roosters. I know you've got to get the runs on the board, but I don't see, because he's not a grouse defender as well, right?
Yeah.
So you throw that into it, like if he's not touching the ball or creating havoc and coming up with these fucking plays that he's capable of, like what's his role in the team, mate? Like what can he bring? If he can't bring that bit of brilliance, I think they're, in saying that, as much as I feel sorry for Sam, I think this is their best possible team.
Yeah, I think if you look at Cooper Cronk's, how he come through the game, right? Like I remember about Coops was about 2003, I think. They didn't know what position to put him. 2003, 2004, he was coming off the bench as a winger, as a hooker. They didn't know what position he was. I think they're both different. And then he went to the lab, right? He went fucking worked his ass off. His work ethic, he was so structured in the way that he was doing things. Like he used to write everything down. Like it was like if you're going to teach a kid work ethic, go look up the Cooper Cronk playbook. You know what I mean? Like he was like that. Like he was methodical in every single play, where he was on the field, all that kind of stuff. And it's well documented as well. Like he was like that. There's
a rhyme and reason for everything.
Yeah, exactly. So like it's like he's got that book out and all that kind of stuff. He's about that. Sam Walker, he's off the cuff. He's been coached by his dads. He sees eyes up. He plays eyes up football. Very, like you don't really coach a kid like that. You let him play, right?
Yep.
So these two, they had different
ideological differences.
Yes, you know what I mean? Like Cooper was never a 7 when he was younger. And like this is a prodigy from when he was fucking 6 years old. Sam Walker coming through the grades and everything like that. And he's about that. You know what I mean? Like he just plays footy. He just loves having fun. Where
instinctual
Cooper
footy's
Cronk,
his bread and butter.
instinctual footy. And that's what we've taken out of these young halves at the moment. Cooper Cronk, other side of the page. You know what I mean? So I can see if they're looking at things different, you know, like because of their history and because of how they come into the game. Like Cooper Cronk was never like that.
Can Cooper Cronk, the way that Cooper Cronk is he, you know how like, can he coach someone to be...
You can't coach anyone to be Cooper Cronk. Is
it worth Cooper Cronk trying to coach Sam Walker to be a player like he was, or does he have to adjust in his...
It's hard. It's hard because like you look at like a lot of young halves, they look at Cooper Cronk and they want to be Cooper Cronk. You know what I mean? Because
I reckon a lot of halves in New South Wales, they're more structured like Cooper.
Yeah.
I reckon up in Queensland, even though he's a Queenslander.
From a young kid, I'm showing Andrew Johns and JT. Pick in between those two. Do you know what I mean? Like Cooper Cronk, the only person that could have done what Cooper Cronk did was Cooper Cronk. You know what I mean? He was so structured and everything. There was a plate for everything. There was a reason behind every play because that's what he had to do to be great. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very systematic player. All that very methodical. Didn't make fuck all mistakes. That's Cooper Cronk. It's not eyes up football. And that's in one of the most structured systems down in Melbourne and then coming into Origin and then coming into Australia. Very, do you know what I mean? Like everyone knows what they're doing. You get into the Australian team, all you do is your job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't really you're going into a well-oiled machine. You just bring what the fuck you bring. I'll bring my shit and we'll end up winning. That's how you do it. You don't fucking coach an Australian team. Even Queensland, when you come into that sort of system, you had Darren Lockyer on the playing 5'8", you had JT at halfback. He was sitting on the bench
14.
for years.
Yep.
You know, playing fuck all minutes but being around that sort of thing. He comes in 7, JT moves to 6. the dynasty just continues.
Still got Cam, still got Billy.
You still got all these great players, and that's the difference. Like, he's been in systems that are fucking unstoppable, you know, and he's got the resume to be a fucking immortal.
Yep.
Easy Hall of Famer, all those numbers that he's got are great. But, like, that's what Cooper Cronk had to do to be Cooper Cronk. You know what I mean? He had to play like that.
Yes.
Where he's not a traditional halfback. You know what I mean? Where the JTs and Joeys would play instinctual. That's what Sam Walker's like.
Halfback.
He's a very manufactured halfback. He's not a traditional halfback. He never played it when he was younger. He just got fucking made that in a Melbourne system.
Yeah.
He's very manufactured.
And he works so hard that he made the most
and
out
his
of
work
everything.
ethic is fucking unbelievable. So, like, talent and hard work, all that sort of shit, all those old sayings. But, like, Sam Walker, traditional halfback, plays off the top of his fucking head. Now he's into some system where it's like, it just doesn't work for him.
Yeah.
And best thing for Sam Walker is probably have a chat to your fucking people around you, your dad and all that kind of stuff. Is this suiting me? We spoke about this last week. Is this the best for my growth? You know what I mean? So my Eric. And it's probably not. It's stunting his fucking Eric.
Yeah.
So he needs to go elsewhere probably.
Yeah.
You think that Walker is collateral damage in this, not Cooper Cronk? You think?
No, I just think. Here's what I think. I reckon if Sam Walker, it's got to be Sam Walker or Kez, Luke Keary, and I've seen it. And because Luke Keary is a two-time champ, is three-time champ, three-time champ, two at the Roosters, one at the Rabbitohs. He's got the runs on the board, and it's a tough conversation too, right? Because Kez is getting to the end of his career, so they're going to be looking in a perfect world. I reckon the Roosters would be going, Sam, chill for a bit. Kez is our guy, but you're next,
and he's not chilling.
And you got to take over from Kez. And if you're Sam Walker going, fuck that, I ain't chilling.
Yeah,
like I'm capable.
He's playing reserve grade. He played reserve grade on the weekend. How fucking do you think he feels like staying at a joint like that? Like, there's nothing that you can say to that kid at the moment. If he's made his mind up or whatever, like, that's really going to fix the problem. You know, just hang out for another 2 years of what? What's to waste? What, to tread water? Like, just to do this and not learn anything? Like, you know, like I just, you know, him and Cooper Cronk probably don't mesh. As I said, they just come from different sides of the fence.
Yep.
You know, and it just doesn't always work.
I remember, like, we had Joey as our assistant coach at Manly, remember?
Yeah.
For 3 years. And again, personality is like, not saying they're not full on clashes. It's just like, the way that Joey's seen footy is different to what some of the other boys did.
Yeah.
And so you can see that happening with Cooper Cronk and that for sure. As great as they both are as individuals. So that's why it's not necessarily the best players are fucking the best coaches as well.
No.
Because you can't go like, even as players sometimes, I used to find that some players, as good as they were, it's hard to sort of bring yourself down to a level because you see the game differently as well.
So all that Cooper Cronk would be really doing at training, like I look at training at where we are, it's like the kicking and the shape and the passing and when to pass and all that kind of stuff. He's not game planning.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what the game plan is
they've got a good staff.
Is Robbo and all that. They're the one that's game planning. Yeah, so it's not like Cooper Cronk's telling this kid how to, like, that's where people...
He'd be 1 day a week.
And the narrative is like, it's people coming thinking Cooper Cronk is the halves coach.
Yeah.
No, he's fucking not. He's just Cooper Cronk comes in there, does a few little things, catching and kicking and all that sort of shit. Yeah. I was just giving a replay, like a rundown of how the backgrounds of what sort of players they are. That's all it is. But like, I know...
But that matters.
Like, it does matter. You've got to give some context there where I just... He's not coming in there. He's not one-on-one, like teaching him how to do this. So a lot of the public think that Cooper Cronk's got his hands all over Sam Walker. No, this is a coaching thing.
No, this is a bit, and it's a bit of a beat up too because people are trying to find a reason.
You're trying to have a crack at Cronk.
Yes,
it's fucking bullshit.
No, and then they're trying to find a reason to why Sam Walker's not a part of the team. And I think, not just saying it because I said it, I think the reason is because what I said.
Exactly.
There's too many
Chiefs.
Cooks in the kitchen.
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. And there's a real dominant side.
Yeah.
A real dominant side, and he just doesn't fit.
Again, for right now.
Doesn't fit.
For right now.
Right now in his career, he doesn't fit at the Roosters.
All right, you want to
I don't know.
You want to review this round?
I wouldn't be surprised if he leaves. No mail. That's just fucking knowing rugby league. And I think a lot of people fucking...
Yeah, you can see it.
He needs to run a team, and there are a lot of teams that would love to have a half that can fucking run a team.
He's 21. He's got the fucking world at his feet.
I would kill for him to come and play Benji ball out at Concord.
Benji ball. What about the fucking runarounds you guys were doing?
You'd kill for anyone. What about
the runarounds?
All right, we'll talk about it when we review. Anyway,
it was fucking 1980. Shinji pulled out the 89 playbook. Holy fuck, I started laughing.
All right. Thursday night, South Penrith 20-18. I'm going to steal your note here, mate. Was this the best game of the year?
Yeah, for me, mate.
Fucking yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Not only because, a couple of years ago we had these real big score lines, and I'm a bit of a traditionalist, mate. 20-18 is as good as it gets for me.
Yes.
I'm happy with a 10-8 game, a 12-10 game, if both teams are ripping in, and both these teams are ripping in. There were two guys that starred in a way for each team in Stephen Crichton and Latrell.
Yeah.
But there was some fucking 8 out of 10 performances.
Some backup dancers. There were some good backup dancers.
Gun backup dancers. Chris
Cody
Breezy.
Walker.
Oi, Chris Breezy's having a concert and you're looking at backup dancers and going, fuck, they got some shit about them, these dancers, man.
If you could sing.
Great performance by everyone involved. Forward packs. Damien Cook, fucking
Cookie was outstanding. I
Mitch
reckon.
Kenny's a fucking dog. Sonny Luke's been unbelievable from off the bench. I thought he was going to be a weakness I thought teams were going to target him more defensively. He's doing a really good job. And this is what I said, at the top of the show. It's probably this performance from Penrith is more impressive for me than the performance that they had when they just beat South at Penrith. So I thought they were really good.
It's good. Hame Sele.
Hame Sele is a gun, bro.
There's some of their bench players come on and started and were outstanding.
Hame Sele is so underrated. I've been banging that drum for fucking years. He's
Cody
so
Walker.
good,
Cody Walker, he got injured and then he's the reason why they won.
Yep.
Him just playing heads up footy. AJ with the fucking clutch offload.
And
first of all, the ball from Trell to even pull. I love how just chilled out they were. And then they knew they had, Penrith knew it was coming.
Yeah.
3 on 3.
But you know what happened? So Taruva went off. They flipped Stephen Crichton from the right to the left.
Yeah.
And then as soon as
up.
and this is in hindsight, I reckon Ivan would love to have it back. As much as you want to move Stephen Crichton over because he's so versatile, and to be fair, in that game they're probably having their most joy on the right hand edge with a few little line breaks, and their right edge has been really good this year. But when it comes down to it in big moments, where do they love going? They love going left, man.
They knew it was coming.
You've got to keep your defence there. They had Jamin Salmon in right centre, and they got after him twice in the last 10 minutes.
People think it's just man on man. Yeah, but it was just a little cutout ball, and Salmon, they just exposed Salmon.
It was different twice. So first he went the long pump trail, and then he popped short, little line break. They go through, and next time he pumped and then just let it rip.
Yeah. But AJ had some work to do, man. To get free. Who was the winger there? Was it? Was it Toto? Yeah, Toto. He's got to come up with that play. He's got to wrap that up. It's game over.
Yeah.
Spins around, but Cody Walker just staying alive.
And Isaiah Tass.
And he's on one fucking leg.
Isaiah Tass, mate.
One leg, and then he just comes off he was busted.
Yeah.
It comes off perfect. These fullbacks, don't think that Edwards wasn't going for the hit down or something like that, or he was, and they're good at that. That was the only play he had. And he drew him. The drew him pass was beautiful. It was a fucking great play.
I was pumped for Isaiah Tass too, Macy. All the chat throughout the week is Jack Whiten's potentially going to be heading to South, and where's he going to play? Probably going to play left centre if he ends up coming over. Then he gets dusted by Stephen Crichton at the back end of the first half, and you think, fuck, how easy would it be to go into your shell there? But he comes out and scores the match winner and played really well in that back of that half. So I was pumped for him.
It's tough
because I like him, man. I like Isaiah Tass. I think he's a solid centre, man. I think he's only he's still a pup, only 25, 30 games into his career, maybe less. So great performance again. And then from Penrith, some of the efforts from some of their unheralded guys. Zach Hoskins has been really good for him.
Yeah, I like him.
He's just no frills guys. Who's the bench? The guy that comes off the bench for him?
Lindsay
Smith. He's another big body. He'll probably turn into a solid Penrith first grader in a couple of years.
Spencer Leniu was fucking outstanding.
Spencer Leniu, I was always of the opinion he was a product of being in a good team.
No.
I've completely got that wrong.
Dude.
He is that dude, man. And not saying that I didn't actually rate him. I just thought he definitely benefits of a really strong forward pack that they got. The fact that he's still on the bench and having, if not as big an impact right now than he was having last year in a more stacked team. Because he fell out of favour at one point.
Yeah,
last year.
he was.
They had Eisenhuth and that in front of him, right? So now Eisenhuth is starting in this team, but like
that's just more for balance.
Yes,
that's balance.
And they bring
you can't have Eisenhuth come on off the bench and have that impact. So you're going to start Eisenhuth. But you have a look at their numbers, man. They were just looking at their stats now, the Penrith boys. Like, if Southside had got beat, they would be very disappointed. Only one person ran over 100 metres, and that was Isaiah Yeo. Yeah, and it took him 22 hit-ups. Yeah.
In the forwards. You know, surprisingly, Mace, you look at their go back and look at their stats a lot of weeks, man, apart from maybe even Fisher Harris. They're not a big meter eater because Taruva and that are running 200, 250.
Yeah. I'm looking at the back five. They're outstanding. But like even like Nathan Cleary, 110 metres. Luai, 93 metres.
He was
then
really
like
good.
Moses
Drone
Leota.
was really good.
Leota, 63 metres.
63 metres?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It looked like it was 150 metres.
He fucking killed it, and he was taking tough carries. He was... They got back into groove when he came back onto the field.
You can't
stats aren't everything.
Stats do that shit. Because you remember in the last like 5 minutes when Trell had that hit up and I think he saw ghosts when Leota was in front of him. Because last year when he saw Leota, he fucking got him a beauty. I think it's the only bloke who's ever hit him.
Ever.
And I'm like, fuck. And you could just see, because when I saw the replay, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I think Leota just fucking winked at him and went, yeah, boy.
First one's like, oh, and then you're like, oh.
And I'm like, oh. I'm like, fuck. And I'm spewing. It was like, oh, yeah, I can see why.
Any concerns about Penrith not being able to finish this game off?
No, not at all. If anything, this is like I said, I had my doubts about Penrith and now I don't.
Yeah, you put Fisher Harris and Liam Martin back into that pack. Because Hoskins is that dude.
Yep, Hoskins is going to be that dude for the rest of the year.
Mitch Kenny,
He's beat out Garner.
Mitch Kenny and Sony Luke are finding out there.
They're a lock. Spencer's going to be a lock. Scott Sorensen's going to be a lock.
Goes back to the bench. So
yeah, Penrith. I said that Penrith would come back to the pack. I still do think that.
They are a little bit.
I think on paper right now, I'm looking at them. There's not much difference between Penrith and Broncos, and I think Penrith and Broncos still off the back of that, fully fit. Next level, South Roosters, and I'll probably miss a team, but like there's a tier down after Penrith and Broncos now for me.
Yeah, there is.
All right, then speaking of the Broncos, they were victorious on Friday night, 26-16 up in Darwin. This time they've gotten it done over a side that everybody thought would be there at the business end again, or at least around finals. Things are looking good for Brisbane at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, people have been questioning their schedule and also have been trying to tell us about Parramatta's schedule. The 5-day turnaround doesn't help Parramatta, but still, at the end of the day, you go up to Darwin in a big game like this. They got blown off the park, mates. They were lucky, not lucky. They showed some grit to fight back the Eels, but I just still think the Broncos had done enough and they sort of just put the cue in the rack a little bit, especially when Hopgood got sent for 10 in the bin. It's almost like they relaxed way too much.
Yeah, they did.
And the conditions, they thought, it's too wet, and they sort of kicked the feet up. But it was a pretty dominant performance.
It's like after the rain hits when you've been in games like that, it's a surreal moment. It's like, are we playing again? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it's raining and it's fucking like, you can barely hear shit.
It looked like monsoon away.
Yeah, or you can have played in shit like that. All you can hear is fucking rain and just voices here and there, and then it just fucking stops. And it's fucking silent. But you're still playing in an NRL game.
Yeah.
It's a very surreal moment. I know people that actually played through that shit, and you're like, fuck, what's happening? And the level just goes down a little bit. Everyone just sort of wants to get through the game.
Yeah.
It's a fucking weird game.
When you
it's
get
like
to
watching
a lead.
2 games.
Yes.
Like they come out, bang, and then it hit the rain, and then the rain stopped. And it's like,
halves.
I was like, what's happening here? Even watching it, you can feel it. It was just like the energy's gone.
Yeah. After that first half, Brisbane just wanted to get home. Get back
look, we've done it. See, these guys aren't winning.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah. They put the cue in the rack. I will say Josh Hodgson's in a like he's gonna
Cobbo palmed him off 6 times in one set of 6
in one tackle. I think he palmed him.
I'm like, where did he? I'm like, he ran over him. He gets up and comes back and then palms him back down.
Stiff
arm. I don't even think he knows it was him. Do you know what I mean? He's like,
he goes, where are all these board players coming from? Are we playing the Warriors?
He's got a fucking...
Is it still Walker and Jazz Tavanga coming at me?
He's fucking... it's like a big jousting stick out. Just like bang, bang, bang. I was like, wow, this kid. But his first fucking run, like when he runs, the aggression that he has to get that first player off him.
Yeah.
He fucking hit it. He wasn't, Hodgson wasn't the only one.
No.
He got a few.
There were a couple.
He got a few.
They were getting dusted through the middle, but Hodgson didn't help his fucking case.
You know what I was thinking?
Getting dusted twice.
I think I saw that Dury guy. I think he got hit, like maybe in a tackle. And I'm like, me being a former player and that, I'm like, I don't think it's in me to just stay down for that long. Do you know how they wait? They must, they wait a little bit for the replay so they can call it. And I'm like, still, you'd have to hit me with a fucking sledgehammer for me to stop. Stop playing the ball that quick. Because I think all I think about is the next bloke taking the hit up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, play the fucking thing, mate, and then go down.
Do you want to get it? Do you want me to get even deeper on it?
Go.
For the hip drop stuff.
Go next level.
Go and watch it. Go and watch the replay. Dury, and this is, again, I'm having a crack at Dury in this instance, but it's a league-wide problem with people fucking, like you're saying,
you've been saying this for a couple of weeks
waiting for the bunker to come in. He is complaining before there's even contact around his ankle. Go back and watch it on replay. And
was this the one on?
I slowed it down. I watched it. So
on Ezra Man,
Man comes swinging behind him before he loses his feet, swings around. Before Ezra Man even hits his leg, he's going up and ready for it. And I don't blame Dury for it. I'm having a crack in this sense, but he's not the only one. It's fucking league wide and it's a problem. And the hands one is the same on Jermaine Hopgood. No, not hands. Who's the guy that Hopgood had the tackle on? It must have been Sonny Luke or Mitch Kenny. Someone in the middle for Penrith. Oh, no. No, Pakes. It was Corey Pakes. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was the Broncos. I got my game mixed up them. Again, Corey Pakes, grimacing in the fucking tackle, carries on a treat, gets up, plays the ball. Is Corey Pakes sweet? Does he play the rest of the game? Of course he does. He's sweet. There's no dramas. So they only come back to it because they see the grimacing, and it pisses me off, man, because how they get those decisions so wrong, and
But that's what I'm saying. I just don't think. Yeah, I'm not talking about. I was just talking about the Dury thing, and I'm like, I'm not fucking like. You'd have to hit me with a fucking sledgehammer or a fucking broken jaw or something like that because I'd want you to get in trouble. Do you know what I mean? Like you better
for a penalty.
Yeah, for a penalty. I'm not just going to stay down because nothing happened.
But it's common. They do it. Everyone does it now, Mace. Everyone does it.
No, we don't coach that. You don't coach these kids into doing that.
They're watching.
That's an individual thing.
They're watching it on TV, seeing people do it, know that it's a problem in the game right now. So if anyone gets in and around their legs, players just go. And he got up too. He didn't stay down for an extended period of time. You're probably thinking you would have been watching it, but what they did was they come back. They ended up coming back to it and then getting Ezra Mam. He got done a couple of tackles later.
I don't understand. Just say if someone was doing that, if I was playing, fucking get up. Yeah. Just because I'm taking the fucking next ball.
Let's go. Yeah.
Imagine Ogre doing that. I'd be like, you'd have to hit him with a fucking sledgehammer for Ogre to even look at fucking what was going on. I just don't understand. I'm like, why are these kids doing that? You fucking don't look tough. It's not a good look. If you're a middle and you're doing that, it's not a good look. Trust me, boys. Just get the fuck up and play the ball.
I'm with you, Mason, 100%. But everyone's doing it now, and
it's fucking stupid.
It's an advantage because players are getting sent into the bin.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's so frustrating.
Just quickly on Parramatta, boys. Where do you think they're sort of going to sit at this point? Because obviously they just got dusted by a premiership contender. They've lost a couple of games.
I think this is who the Eels are. I think Eels are scraping to the. I wouldn't be surprised if they get as high as
7 or 8
with a good run. Yeah. With a good run, they could go on a run. But so
bottom half of the 8.
Yeah, bottom half of the 8 but not serious contenders.
Okay, all right, no worries.
Were they missing anyone?
I couldn't.
Not really,
I don't think so.
No,
I'm pretty sure they were just about full strength.
Yeah, sweet, yeah.
All right, well, let's jump into this Saturday game. So Sharks victorious over to the Dogs, 33-20. Bit more of an attacking game than I anticipated, certainly, and the Dogs put up a fight and were up to their eyeballs in it for about 40 minutes. Was that sort of
one of those games
good to see, I suppose?
I don't know. It's one of those games where you look at it and go, fuck, it feels like it should be 36-6 at half time. The amount of line breaks.
Oh, yeah. I thought Sharks were going to beat you by 40.
Yeah, momentum that the Sharks had. And you're just like, how are we hanging on? And we scored that try before halftime, 18-14.
I thought Matty Burton was unreal, mate.
Yeah, he was. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
he
it's
was.
just, you know, like the performances that we're not helping ourselves with the drop ball in the red zone. You know what I mean? We need all those sets of 6.
Yeah.
You know, we need every single tackle. We need all those sort of plays. We can't leave anything on the ground or out there on the field. You know, we need all those plays. So we left a lot of footy out there, a lot of points. And, you know, like, you talk about grit and all that kind of stuff. Like, we've built that. You know,
That was a good performance.
We go.
I think.
You know,
for what you got on paper right now.
You know what I mean? But, like, we know we're going through a bit of a hard little bit. It's 3 in a row now.
Yep.
You know, it's just, that's when you, I think Ciro said something like that after the game. Like, you only know coaching when you've lost 3 in a row.
Yep.
How everyone turns up the next week.
Yep.
So it'll be an interesting week this week. We've got a long turnaround, 8 days off. Not 8 days off. 8 days to prepare. St George this week. It'll be interesting to see how the players, you know, it's about belief in the system and all that kind of stuff and trust. And, you know, I mean, you know, I go to some coaching things and I'm like, fuck, the amount of like information and coaching that these kids get, it's fucking unreal.
Yeah.
You know, so we give everything that we can for them to be the best on the weekend. So some things just aren't falling our way. You know, we're leaving a lot of football out there and we're not helping ourselves in like the red zone. You know what I mean? A lot of drop balls and it's just like, we can't do that. We need to like get repeat sets of 6, all that sort of shit, you know? So it's, we can't afford to do that against, you know, Cronulla's a fucking decent side. They come second last year. Parramatta's the grand finalists the week before South, you know, major preliminaries. That's the 3 teams we got beaten by. And we could sit there and argue and go, we're probably in the games for like 60 minutes, boys. Like, let's not get disheartened and look at the scoreboard and look at the for and against. That's fucking it.
I will say they're definitely for you boys, for some young boys that are coming through, there's some real good signs that they've got this fight in the team. But if I'm looking from a Sharks point of view, like I want the Sharks to put you away.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. On the flip side, what are you thinking?
And it looked that way early with Will Kennedy.
Yeah, and the way that they were travelling.
Nick Hora, he's fucking outstanding.
He's a gun.
Give him that.
He's been really good.
He was fucking great.
He's been really good this year. Again, another really solid Nico performance.
Will Kennedy, good hat-trick inside.
Oh, Will Kennedy. Shout out to Will Kennedy.
20 minutes. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it was like
that's when I thought it was going to be 40.
Well, he scored his first.
I couldn't believe it was 18-14 at half time or something like that.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was one of those games where the energy was like, fuck. You know, we grinded it out. Like, we fucking did all the hard work and then we'll go down, there'll be a drop ball. You know what I mean? Like, just little mental lapses. That's what I'm saying when I talk about the mentality of some players, you know, coming in and out of games. You've got to be focused for fucking 80 minutes. Man, easier said than done. It's probably the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, 100%. Kyle Flanagan he had a crack, but you're lacking because you need, with Hayes Perham's having a good year too, bro, but you need some creativity out of one of those 7-1. You need another playmaker in one of those positions, because I love what Matty Burton's performance was really good for me. He was running the ball. He wanted it bad. You could tell he was showing some real
fucking gun,
some real effort. And even Reedy, I could see Reedy was a little bit off again this week after a tough performance against the Eels. Like, you're just missing. There's something. Obviously, Kickout's a big loss for you, and you're missing a lot of players. There's a lot of players that you're missing, but there is levels to it. Like we said before, Sharks are above you. They're in that top tier. I would have liked the Sharks to be, if they're true contenders, go away, kick away on that one and really put you to bed.
Because there's a couple of players there in the second half. If we had got them, you're talking nearly a whole different fucking ball game.
Yeah, they were filming themselves.
Fucking whole different ball game.
That's why I'm fucking disheartened with Manly, because Manly had an opportunity up 12-0 to just fucking
on with it.
Kick Tigers while they're down and put them away. And that's why I'm not putting Manly in the tiers of the Roosters, Rabbitohs, because those sorts of performances. I want to see them, when you play the Bulldogs, respectfully right now with what they've got on paper, the Tigers of who they are this year, you've got to put those teams away.
I agree.
Cowboys vs Knights.
Yeah, 18-16, bit of an ugly win for the Cowboys, but it's certainly one that they needed.
I didn't know they had only one win.
Yeah, one win, bro.
Yeah. So is this what they needed, despite the fact that, not against a sort of great team, sort of get it done at home, very ugly. Is this what they needed to sort of turn the season around, I guess? Sometimes you need these ones to kickstart you. I do have, but again, Cowboys again for me, they're in the Manly Sharks fucking category. I need you need to see more. And
I think even Knights are I've got to give Knights credit, man. I think they're
tough. They're
sort of in this bracket as well now. I was just I was happy for KP to not only
get through,
finish the game. I thought he showed some real some real good energy.
Class,
He's getting
man.
himself into the game. Had some real classy touches. He wanted to get into it. He didn't as soon as he come on, he got after it. And Cowboys were getting after him a little bit.
What's your thoughts on him starting from the bench? Why? What's the mindset behind that?
Because he was only
He wasn't fit enough?
No, O'Brien said, he hasn't played. He's played.
Fucking May's a freak.
Yeah, well, the thing is, and I actually, it makes a bit of sense. He hasn't played in close to a year. So it's like a trial for him. And they said he was only going to play 50 or 60 minutes.
Okay.
So they said rather than bring him off eventually, because that was the medical advice that they will give him, rather start him off the bench and then make sure he finishes the game.
Yeah.
Because they're going to need him in the...
When you say it like that, I was just thinking before, like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Anyway, this is Cowboys.
That was ugly too. I watched that whole fucking game.
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
was
can I
ugly.
go to bed now?
What about the what about how soft?
I was just wondering, what am I doing?
What about how
I have to watch it.
Yeah, how soft the Murray Talangi shot was that he got put for 10 on the bin. Like,
What was that?
it's a dumb play when he just sort of drops the shoulders.
Yeah.
But it was uncalled for. Like, it's not 10 in the bin, man.
It's not 10, no.
These refs are fucking.
We've spoken about the rest before.
Yeah. You got some heaps of good messages off the back of that as well.
Just waiting for Badge or someone to ring me up.
But
We
yeah,
love
I guess this is who the Cowboys and Knights are. They, again, the teams that are going to float in and around the top 8.
Do you think the
without them-
Cowboys, I mean, I picked them to fucking win the comp
Yeah,
this
so
year.
did I.
Can they be a top 8? Can they make
go
a
on
run?
They can make
Do
a
they
run.
have the team? Do they have the team? Do they have that sort of... Do they have those players that can go, all right, we catch some fire here. Let's fucking go.
All right, so
they can go on a big run, can't they?
Domololo's still missing.
Yeah.
Who else?
That's about it. They've got Nanai back. They've got Cotter back.
They've got to be a couple
I'll
more.
have a look for you.
No, I don't think so. Taumalolo's out. I think they've got Cohen Hess back. I think Jordan McLean missed the game. I don't think he's that big a loss.
The back rowers, Hylam and Luciano.
Highland Lukey round 10. Lucha stood down. James Tamo's got a foot issue. Taumalolo back round 12. Griffin Neem back round
Griffin
15.
Neem too. Yeah.
And obviously Shibasaki's depth. He's due back next week.
Yeah, so you're just looking at probably Taumalolo there.
Yeah.
That's going to make a massive... And Neem's been a part of their side for the last...
Yeah, and Lukey.
Yeah.
Well, Lukey's the X factor off the bench for him in big games, I think, at the back end of the season, if they get into that position.
They need... Yeah, that was a must-win last night then, wasn't it? I mean, Saturday night.
Yeah, it was huge for him. All right, Sunday. I know we've spoken about this game a fair bit, but Dolphins 28, Titans 26. Is there anything else you want to sort of add on about it?
No.
We spoke about this last week, didn't we? We said this was going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Not this good.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. It was like a game that at the start of the year, I was like,
Yeah, I was sort of 2 o'clock on Sunday. I just finished the fight.
Yep.
And I was like, fucking straight into it.
And Tigers versus Manly, anything on the... go on,
How you going?
You break it down.
Give me a debrief.
You break it down for us this game, because I've had
give it
my
to you.
say on Manly.
Okay, all right. The first half occurred in the same way that every other game has this year for West Tigers. We get a good bit of good ball. We can't capitalise. Manly scored 2 quick tries. We scored late in the first half to give ourselves a bit of optimism going into the break, because as we spoke about earlier, we do typically come good
Show some
in the
fight.
second half and show a bit of fight. Appy scores a great try off the scrum and the boys are
that
going
was
nuts. Johnny Bateman was in front of me, revving the crowd up and everything like that, which was great. Then dropped the ball that set.
Hey, fucking...
He did drop the ball a couple of times, Johnny, but he was
But
trying to fucking
wet
backside
conditions, and Johnny
Should be used to
plays
that.
with his heart on his sleeve. He's a gun. But Stafford scored. We hit the lead. Waker missed a kick, and
Did
then
you honestly think that you were going to get it when
did.
Stafford... You did, eh?
fucking oath I did.
Like you thought...
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Steph made that. He looked brilliant in his second stint. He unfortunately
Steph was
made that error where it bumped into Morgan Harper. Manly run downfield, and I can just remember, I don't know if you saw it on telly, but they were just sort of standing around, and it was almost like they were just planning to just spot Tupou on his head and for Saab to come through and score that try. And
You couldn't have planned it any better.
that was
It was
how it
great kick,
happened.
great
Kick, it's only
it was
kick
a good
you
try.
fucking kick properly.
Before rolling into the Tigers, I thought T-Sips was great for you blokes. I thought he took a couple of great carries. Olakawatu, as we spoke about, really stood up. Ches was rocks and diamonds, but, came up with a couple of great plays. That short pass to Homoli, that kick for Saab, obviously.
Just little things like that. When you just say that broke down on the left side of the post, Appy comes out late. They should adjust. And Brooks's defensive option there was so fucking
awful.
You just don't do that, mate. You got to trust your inside.
I've tried to stick up for Brooks, but after that game, I'm like, no, that's not it. You just hold your ground on Olakuatu. That's your guy. They're spotting you up. Trust the middles. I looked at that and I was like, wow. Yeah. I rewound that about fucking 4 times. I'm like, whose fault was it? It was like Appy come out late. He come across this way. So it was a 6-4 split. It was pretty much the guy at the back was like 7 on 6. They should have stopped that easily.
Yeah.
They should have stopped it. That's fucking touch footy, that. Touch him.
Yeah, from a Tigers personnel point of view, I thought Jareen Buller was excellent for his first game.
Yeah, he had a good crack.
Look, couple of errors in the wet, but you expect that for a kid on debut. That passage of play where Manly made a break, he made the tackle on Jason Saab, Cherry Evans rolled it into the in-goal, he came back from the defensive line to salvage the ball and then came out of his in-goal and ran 20 metres.
That was big, that was a good play.
That was sensational. He also looks like...
That was silly play by Ches too, like you said with the rocks and diamond stuff. You have momentum, you just made a break. Just keep playing footy. They were struggling to get back on side. I know you fucking Sub's the fastest player on the planet, but they were going to roll through Tigers in that set. They didn't have to try to get it cheaply.
You want to know something, Hoz? I really do believe that we batted you through the middle. I thought that in terms of field position, I think that our forward pack out-muscled yous and Ches was struggling to get kicks away. You reckon?
I don't think it was out-muscled. I think it was like they nullified each other.
But you know what?
It was pretty solid.
Manly
Steph's pretty good.
Manly weren't fucking...
you weren't up. They weren't physically. I reckon last week took it out. It really took it out of them. They went all in on Melbourne.
That's possible.
All in physically.
I thought Appy and Papali'i had their best games in our colours, but look, at the end of the day, mate, we just lack the polish in the halves to get things done. We make crucial errors at crucial times, but at the same time, we have so much good ball that, you would like to think that a smarter halves pairing
wouldn't be the hardest team to
gets the
defend
job
against
done.
the Tigers. What they're throwing at them. I mean, a couple of their options near the line. Like
the wraparounds don't puzzle you?
I just could. I thought that I was a fucking G up.
Did it fucking back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back wraparound. Hey, the first time didn't work.
The other one was good when they went this way, and then I think Clem
it actually nearly worked.
Clem passed the other side of the ruck.
To Joffa.
Oh, fuck, that nearly worked. Young kid, number 1. I reckon he had a good game.
Yeah, Jareen, he was sensational.
I think he played well.
What about Brooks dropping that ball right at the death, like cutting through the middle? That looked like... That's game.
You got to catch it.
He had to catch that, and Waken was in support on his right. He probably goes under the. He probably goes under.
He's fast. He's fucking quick.
He gets it in.
He is.
But that's so many moments I can think about, as you know.
That was the biggest moment.
Yeah, that was tough.
He does that all the time in the last 10 minutes.
And look, the thing is,
I was more talking about his defence, but that got me. I was like, attack, he's in attack, but I'm like, you can't make those weak decisions in defence.
Yeah, it is. It's a decision.
Yeah,
and because
that was a business decision.
When he rolls his,
he can tackle, mate.
He can tackle.
That's what I'm saying. It's a very smart business decision.
He does them every now and again. It's like,
look again. I just look at the key metrics and the stats, and we're in games, but yeah, we're just lacking the polish. And until we come up with a solution, whether it's in the lower grades or whether it's going to market and finding a 7 or
anyway.
That's
sucked in.
That's where the solution is. So. Anyway, all right.
I was going to say there's actually one person that I left out of my origin side, Mason. I forgot to say it. Maybe in the back row, Ryan Madison.